Welcome back to another very special episode of Legends of Evantris as we celebrate the Yule spirit. Ooh. We would absolutely love it if you would like this video, subscribe to our channel, and check that bell so you never miss an episode. And of course, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some quotes from part 1 of last year's Yuletide special right now. Hearing what Torbeck thinks Torbeck sounds like is just tragically funny. Quote number 2. Briggsy and Torbeck watching Bitsy like they're watching a soap opera is my favorite. Quote number 3. Not even 40 minutes in and Mikey has died twice and has been at least 4 different characters. Insane. Quote number 4. Classic. This is also my personal favorite. Bitsy trying to pitch for more screen time is one of the best meta jokes I've ever seen.
Oh my god.
I agree with you, which is why I included that in.
100%. Very funny. Fucking got me.
So as always, make sure you leave a comment below and maybe yours will be featured next time. And in the meantime, if you'd like to support the channel, there's a few different ways you can do that. You can become a channel member right here on YouTube. Make sure you go check out our brand new merch shop. We have unbelievable new stuff over there, as well as a limited edition collaboration with Dispel Dice. Make sure you become a patron over on Patreon. It's the only place you can watch our patron exclusive campaigns that will be coming back soon. And lastly, you don't have much more time to order your copy of The Crooked Moon. So make sure you do it today. Thank you.
We are Legends of Evantris. This is Yuletide, and it's beginning to look a lot like Witchlight.
Oh, Chuckles, I scream, you scream, we all scream in a terrible house fire. Shucks, how did we think of that one? What will he say next? I ask you, what will he say next? We'll never know. I could never guess. Gary, what's all this guffawing and laughing about? I was just watching some hilarious Chuckles shorts.
Oh, you mean from Legends of Evantris?
Yeah, of course.
I love those guys.
I can't get enough of that wacky, silly clown. He's so unhinged, you never know what he's gonna say next.
I didn't know you were a fan of Legends of Evantris.
Oh yeah, I mean, they're okay, I guess. I really wish they had entirely animated stuff so I didn't have to look at their faces. But, you know, they're okay. That greasy, long-haired, fat fuck.
Legends of Evantris has a brand new merch shop. It's live right now.
I can represent my love of Once Upon a Witchlight and Uprooted with beautiful new merch products?
That's right, and it's no longer print on demand.
What? That's amazing! And does it include everyone's favorite characters, Chuckles the Clown and Bitsy?
I think they might.
Well, shucks, that sounds highly marketable to me, Andy. Highly marketable indeed.
And we've got lots of really great stuff, like a hoodie featuring Once Upon a Witchlight.
Whoa!
We've got a couple of t-shirts that feeture Uprooted in Once Upon a Witchlight.
Whoa!
We've got 2 sets of shoe charms, 2 pairs of socks.
Whoa!
We've got an awesome sling bag featuring the Legends of Evantris logo. And most importantly, we have a limited edition collaboration with Dispel Dice for Witchlight themed dice. They're incredible.
I didn't know that we were doing so fancy.
We're really moving up in the world.
That's real. I mean, they are. Legends of Evantris.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
They are. Not associated, not affiliated.
Not affiliated.
Technically, legally, not sponsored. Technically, I think we should call a lawyer about that.
But don't forget those dice because they're not gonna be here forever.
It's a limited edition, and they are so unbelievably beautiful. Just look at those.
Oh, they're pristine.
Look at them. Look at them. They're on the screen right now, probably. Yeah.
They look so good, I could eat them, but definitely don't because that's illegal and you'll get hurt.
Let's just say that I ate them once, and shucks, it was an embarrassing trip to the emergency room. I had to convince the doc that they came down the top ways. I don't know if we can say that. I don't know if we can say that. Maybe editors don't. Maybe leave it in. You see, judgment.
The best part of this ad is that we're the brand, so we can okay any jokes we want.
Exactly right. We don't have to get this approved. I approve it right in TikTok. I'm about to punch out so many grandmas to get my hands on those dice.
Gary, no, don't do that.
Oh, it's just online?
It's just online.
Well, God, I was really looking forward to punching some grandmas.
Gary, these are inside thoughts, thoughts.
Now that Black Friday is more of an online thing, our culture's lost the opportunity of having public street fights.
It's a lot less of a blood sport.
It really is. Gosh, we've lost our culture here. I want to punch somebody's grandma. Dang it. I thought this was America.
If you want to get all of the merch, we've got a couple different bundles you can do that with. We've got an uprooted bundle, which has all the uprooted stuff. We've got a Witchlight bundle, which has just the Witchlight stuff, including the dice. And lastly, we've got an all-in holiday bundle that has all 9 items in it for a discount.
I gotta get a job and enjoy those sweet, sweet, sweet discounts. And I guess I won't punch anybody for it.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah. I have good news. Makeshift made too many plushies, so we're selling the remainder of our stock for the holidays. So this is your last chance to pick up any ones that you missed, or maybe even get the full set.
Somehow, the Witchlight plushies returned.
That's right. That's right.
They fly now.
Get your hoodie, get your shirt, get your shoe charms,
get your plushies,
your dice, and your plushies.
Get your very high quality and reasonably priced Evantress merch now for the holidays.
Yeah! So Gary, what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get?
I'm an all-in man.
I think I gotta be an all-in guy too.
I'm a bundle man. I'm a bundle.
Oh,
they always called me Big Bundle McDennis in college.
Big Bundle McDennis.
Big Bundle McDennis.
Why'd you get that nickname?
Yeah,
is that something you're allowed to even talk about?
No, it's shrouded in mystery.
That sounds like a secret fraternity.
Shrouded in mystery. Oh, Gary Big Bundle McDennis G. Goodberry.
I guess we'll never know.
That's it. I really can't wait to really celebrate the nondescript holidays.
Yeah.
And around the nondescript, non-denominational holiday tree. Open up those presents.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. Especially if you have a whole bunch of Evantress merch. Buy all of our playsets and toys. Boom.
You have all been traveling for quite a while through the Feywild. You've traveled through the spring court and into the summer. Your journeys have taken you all over the place. But it has only been recently that you've ventured into the frigid wastelands of the Winter Court. And it is here that you have been met by a blizzard. One that far exceeds any that you could have expected. You are trudging through the snow. The ice is lashing against your skin. The tiny shards of ice like glass scratching at your flesh. It's painful. Your skin feels sunburned in this cold. Your fingers are tight with near frostbite, and you feel exhausted. You've been traveling now for 2 days through this blizzard with absolutely no sign of life anywhere. And you are all so incredibly weak.
Guys, something feels a little different about all this. What? Suddenly, a cock popped up.
I'll say, is that a reference to me?
Cock popped out of nowhere.
Or are you going to say, and also I appeared?
What?
Well, I assume you're talking about me, or you're setting up a...
Oh, I forgot you're my lawyer. Hasn't he been traveling with us for years now? We've gone on so many Feywild adventures. How can you forget?
The whole time we've been here together, traveling through all the courts, and there was the spring, and then the summer, and now we're here in the winter.
We just skipped fall altogether.
Torbeck would love to know what kind of hilarious adventures we got up to the last year that required us to have an attorney travel with us at all times.
How can you forget my brilliant idea? Is that if you bring a lawyer with you, everything you say is attorney-client privilege.
All conversations are privileged. Even if guards show up, they can't use anything you say in front of me.
Even when inciting violence.
I need you all to roll a Constitution saving.
Is that called non-admissible?
Oh, can you pass me dice?
Constitution.
I got a natural 20.
Wow, right off the bat.
Gotta give it up.
Holy crap. Torbeck did not get a natural 20. Torbeck got an 11.
That's perfect.
For Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe it's been almost a whole year? Wow.
I certainly can.
Mace, what did you get?
Oh, con save?
Mm-hmm.
I got 19.
Mikey, Chuckles?
I failed.
Con, you say?
19.
15.
I got an 11.
You're having this conversation as you trudge through the snow. It's now, even on you, Torbeck, almost knee deep as you are pulling your legs out of the snow and moving forward. Your muscles are aching as they strain against the force of the snow as you move. You are looking through this almost like a curtain of snow coming down around you, trying to see any signs of life whatsoever. And Torbeck, you just feel so weak. You're going to take one level of exhaustion.
Oh my God.
You've tried your hardest over the past couple of days. You have found ways to sleep through this. You're getting a little bit of sleep here and there, small fires, but not enough to really warm your bones. And you are at your wit's end. You all know in this moment you don't have that much longer in this kind of weather unless you find some sort of shelter.
I'll walk up to Torbeck. I basically look like an ice climber. I've got like the big white fur parka on, and I've got huge gloves and the whole thing.
Torbeck, are you sure you didn't want to put some clothes on? I feel like you should have put on at least like a light jacket.
Torbeck thought his fur would survive.
Yeah, no, that's your problem. You're covered in fur. Winter's expecting that. You should have gone with seersucker.
You mean throw the weather for a loop?
Yeah,
The
that's how we
weather's
get.
confused looking at you?
Yeah, but that's how we've gotten away with it.
No.
It's seersucker.
Briggsy, carry Torbeck, please.
Oh, the loincloth was an interesting touch.
just lift around it. Well, actually,
Under it? Are you
yeah,
sure? Oh.
really get up in there.
God.
If you don't mind, pin it down for Torbeck. Thank you.
A strong
snap off at my
gust.
shoulders. My arms! What did you say?
A strong gust of wind rushes through. Your loincloth flies off.
I stumble back. Whoa!
That was Torbeck's best loincloth!
But lucky for you, you had thought in advance, and your second loincloth is there beneath it.
Oh, thank goodness. Torbeck was prepared. Always be prepared, Torbeck says.
Torbeck,
never said that.
Torbeck, why is that second back of loincloth more stained than the first?
When it's closer to Torbeck's body, it gets more use.
Oh, it's the underloin cloth.
Yeah, underwear.
Does it get more stained than that? I mean, how many layers are we talking about here?
Guess you'll have to find out. The closer it gets to Torbeck's body, the more it's just like shredded wheat.
Well, it's the owls that always ask the question about how many it takes to get to the core.
I was just thinking about that
I was
fucking
just
owl.
curious.
Yeah, that guy with a fucking dick.
What a weirdo.
He's a liar and a gaslighter.
Who?
He was a gaslighter before gaslighting was a thing.
The name is
Owl?
Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl.
Who? Mr. Owl.
Yeah. Mr. Owl.
Yeah. Mr. Owl.
What's his name? Who?
Mr.
No,
Owl.
his name was Mr. Owl.
Oh, it wasn't who
He was a candy spokesman.
He spoke for candy.
Anyway, it's starting to smell like under the sink in Ma Chuckles' house. I really think that we should try to find shelter, or else we may all slowly spend this D&D session just suffering from hypothermia and passing away quietly.
Yeah, we need shelter real fast, or we're gonna have to cut open Torbeck and live inside him overnight.
Oh, no, don't do that.
I'm gonna look around for shelter.
Roll a perception check.
I would love to.
Could you put my arms back on?
Oh, how does that work? Is it just like a...
Oh, that's 50. All right.
Okay.
Oh, good as new.
You do your best to look through this the sheet of snow that's coming down around you, but where it is knee deep on Torbeck, you are neck deep in the snow here. And it is so difficult for you to see much of anything. You do remember, as you think about this, why you're here. You are traveling through this winter wonderland because you had all been invited to the holiday party at the Ice Queen's castle. And you remember that there had been a map that had been attached to your invitation. You reach into your pack and you pull it out. You begin to look at the map, trying to see if you can find any little bits of information on there, any signs of where roads would be, where lakes are. And you notice that there is a large frozen river, down in the middle of a galley, and that there are a smattering of houses. This is significantly further from the Ice Queen's castle than you would want to be, but as you stomp your feet down, you being so low to the ground, you realize you are more than likely on that river, and that at least somewhere in the perimeter here, there should be at least a house, if you can find it.
I think there's a house nearby according to this map that I have.
The wind picks up, and the map flies away into the air.
Come on!
No,
I'll
Bitsy!
say fuck!
Bitsy!
It's because of my fucking gloves. I couldn't hold on to it. It's one of those with the no finger here. Anyways, I got it all right here. All we have to do is go north.
Guys, we have to hurry. Torbeck never gets invited to any parties. Torbeck can't miss this. Torbeck needs this.
Let's go. Well, let's move real fast. All we have to do is go that way.
Oh, sloppy hasty. This isn't a, wait, is asking this question billable?
Well, no,
Cover your ears.
Every second you spend with me is billable. I mean, what you've been working up over the past year, I don't know how you're going to pay.
Wait, I thought only times I explicitly said, hey, this billable, and you said, are you saying this whole time it's been billable?
You said, Jean-Claude, walk with me, so that every conversation that happens in my presence, every time I admit to war crimes or child soldiers, nobody can hold me accountable. Everything's under confidence.
He's not doing this for his health.
Hold on. We all need to help Torbeck and our long history with each other. He's uncomfortable in your presence.
I say, Torbeck, we've been together for a year. I've seen your second loincloth.
We need to have a sidebar. You know, sidebar.
A sidebar?
Yeah.
Privilege information.
And these guys have seen the third loincloth. So,
There's a different level of friendship, I suppose.
There isn't a fourth.
well, that's debatable. Anyway, guys, let's huddle up.
Yeah, you only... Never mind, I can't say that shit.
Wait, we're really going to exclude the new guy that's never done this before?
He's not new.
I think we gotta kill him. We gotta kill the chicken. What? I owe him a lot of money.
What did you expect? You brought an attorney with us.
I always just thought, just bring the lawyer and they talk and they'll say, I'll add it to your tab.
Well, that's kind of exactly what he did, only now he wants his tab money.
I don't know fucking tabs work, Torbeck. I'm a fucking clown. You think they teach that shit in clown college?
I guess not.
They certainly didn't teach in this general fucking high school how finances work. You think they're gonna teach that shit in clown college?
I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh God, I'm right on the cusp.
17.
10.
Oh,
16?
15. I'm right on the cusp.
I am wearing a seersucker suit.
Of immune
You-
cold.
Yeah.
Cold immunity.
Of confused cold.
You stop in the middle of this frozen lake as you all huddle together, blizzard raging around you, as you begin to talk about eating the new guy. The new guy who's been with you for almost 2 years now.
Fucking new guy.
He's the one who became a lawyer. It's not my fucking problem.
But realizing that 2 years of having a lawyer on retainer, working 24 hours a day, 306, the Witchlight equivalent of 365 days a year,
When I'm not doing something,
is expensive. And the blizzard isn't the only predicament you found yourselves in. It's almost easy to tune out how cold it's gotten as darkness begins to descend and icicles begin to form on your persons. Chuckles and Briggsy, both of you take one level of exhaustion.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Cremmy for a second.
No,
so I'm
Briggsy,
glad
I know who
didn't
you
have to
are.
correct you.
I'm all right. I got this.
Oh no, hold on. Conditions?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, exhaustion's new.
Oh,
If
Anyway.
we're gonna kill anybody, can we get to one of the houses? It's cold.
It's definitely easier to murder people when you have fine motor skills.
Yeah.
Are we really doing all of this for a fucking party?
wait a minute. Was this an office holiday party?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't
lost the
know.
invitation when the map flew away.
No, you didn't. You just lost the map.
I lost the invitation when the map flew away.
Does it matter, Chuckles?
Oh, I just remembered why I hired Jean-Claude in the first place. You have Jean-Claude. Jean-Claude,
Yeah.
stop choking your chicken and respond to me. You're on the clock.
I've never been off the clock.
I sign your paychecks.
I know you haven't signed a single paycheck.
I will sign your paychecks.
That's what you meant about.
Invoice me.
Yeah,
You have experience in divorce law, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, in the sense that.
Oh shit, we can't kill the guy.
What? Why would we? It's
I continue to
been 2
talk
years
in the
for this
background.
guy.
Oh gosh.
Well, yeah.
Oh gosh.
I do have experience in divorce law. I mean, there was that time in the area, and then
Those are really nice, impressive credentials. Gosh, stop rubbing it in. Guys, okay, come back. Jean-Claude, get over here. Get over here. If this is an office holiday party, oh God, my ex-wife might be there. Bitch loved office holiday parties. She would always want to go to any time there was, it's the one time we get to dress up and do things. Oh my God. Yes, dear, we'll all buy a new outfit and go to the office holiday party together. And everyone can see what a lovely couple we are. Oh my God. Jean-Claude, you must protect me.
well, from your ex-wife.
She's coming for my half of the Beanie Babies.
Well, we can lock that up easy. We'll just have to give her something. No
Don't underestimate her.
Well, we'll give you a house or something, and I think we can retain the Beanie Baby.
She will do anything for the limited edition Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
You got a limited edition Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
Whoa! How did you get that?
Oh, you don't want to know what these gloved hands have
But
done.
is it still within the plastic container, untouched to air?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Oh no!
You see how dire the situation is.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to charge it double rate. I mean,
Oh, hold on. I mean, it's actually...
no, I think this is gonna mean I gotta go out for blood,
it's
Chuckles.
actually the Sammy Sosa bear.
Oh, well, I think we just let her have that one.
And on account of all of the juicing, I don't think that's worth it much.
Yeah, I think maybe we just.
I need you all to roll a Constitution save.
Holy shit! Hey, boomers!
You guys remember Sammy Sosa?
None of you understood any of what I just said. I don't give a shit.
Natural 20.
No way.
Yeah.
These
guys
like
rolling
2
for?
for 3.
Constitution
saving
saving
throw.
throw.
Yeah, we're dying. We're actively
I
dying.
got an 18. Oh god.
17.
9.
I'm so glad I brought this parka.
Oh, you had a natural 20 as well. As this conversation is happening, you were mentioning your doubled rates and the Sammy Sosa Beanie Baby. You stop for a minute,
actually, for that, I'll
not
give you a
quite
discount.
understanding why anyone would purchase a Sammy Sosa Beanie Baby,
Must have won on
or
the
how
raffle
they
or
could
something.
possibly
Couldn't.
confuse a Sammy Sosa Beanie Baby with the limited edition Princess Diana Beanie
Well, they all
Baby.
kind of look like baby bears, you know?
And it's in this moment that you stop shielding yourself from the elements, and you're going to take one level of exhaustion.
Just Sean. Got it. Torbeck's getting colder. Look, what do you have against office parties? Torbeck just wants to be around people and booze and good food and warmth.
And we've been through a lot to get to this fucking party. It better be a good one.
You better not. No, there's not a chance in my life that I can come all the way here just for one or two limited edition 90s themed Beanie Babies.
Yeah, you can definitely tell a guy who doesn't have an ex-wife.
It's weird when your
Wouldn't
flap
be afraid
doesn't
of.
move when you're talking. It's all frozen.
It's frozen shut. I had feathers at one point. The icicles now.
Oh, I know what you gotta do with the frozen chicken here. And I'll grab Jean-Claude, I'll pull out a giant microwave, and I'll set it to defrost.
And we watch as he explodes on the inside of it.
You know, this never actually works. I should have pulled it out earlier. Never mind. You should probably remove those because that was a free sauna on the clock.
I don't think that's in our contract.
That was the dry thaw on.
Okay, I'll give you that 30 seconds.
Okay, thank you. I'm saving money.
It's still on the
2
on
gold
the hook
piece
for the last
value,
2
at
years.
least.
All right, Bitsy, you gotta point the way.
I said it's north. It's right in front of us.
So start going.
We're going.
Party's gonna fucking shut. I just know it. Oh, you know the way north, right, Bitsy?
That's where I'm
Okay,
headed.
lead the way north.
Just follow me.
You're a guide.
So you're going north.
I am.
You begin to walk north. The snow is coming down faster and harder all around you. The wind is picking up. You've now found yourself in this gully between 2 huge mountainous peaks that stretch up towards the winter sky. And though everything is shrouded in clouds, you can feel that it's getting colder and it's getting darker. Though you're not positive of the time, it's becoming very clear to you that night is descending and it's descending quickly. I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, I'm just spike another 20.
Oh,
Nope, not that time.
that is an 8.
12.
Oh, nope, that's a 15.
I got a 17.
We decided 15's good, right?
Well,
it
for the
was.
previous
Going
check.
up.
Oh, it could be going up.
Yeah, I got.
Well,
17.
we're going north. It gets warmer.
I don't think that's how that
That's
works.
not how that works.
What did you
So
get?
15.
21.
Chuckles.
Oh, I got an 8.
12.
17.
What did you get again?
21.
Everyone except for Jean-Claude.
Fuck.
Yeah, sucker.
You feel the wind cutting into your very bones. The chill of this court of the Feywild is unlike anything that you've ever felt in your lives as you take another level of exhaustion, or a level if you haven't
This
taken
works a
one
little
yet.
differently.
You feel that the colder it gets, the darker that it gets, and the more that you travel, the worse this is going to be. But you have no choice but to keep traveling north. I need you to roll another perception check for me, please.
Make sure you're subtracting your.
We gotta be close.
You minus 2 times your exhaustion level.
Oh, we're
From your
doing.
Really?
That's what it said. Unless we're doing legacy definition.
I mean, we haven't made a choice.
I didn't realize it changed.
Yeah, your
Where does it say
D20
that?
test is reduced by 2 times your exhaustion
Yeah,
level.
so if you're at 2 levels of exhaustion, it's minus 4.
So that's that, and then
So I got even worse last time.
Oh.
Yeah, me
D20 tests?
D20 test.
I get an 8.
I thought it.
Okay, you continue to trudge north.
It's just up ahead.
Occasionally, you spin around
gonna
to
be a fun
see.
party. We're gonna have a good time.
You spin around as you feel the wind rush in a different direction, and you realize, well, that's the way you're facing, so you should go back the way you just came. That's north, and you're supposed to be going north. And
It's
so
right this way.
you
We're gonna fucking party, right?
you turn around and you continue to trudge for 15 minutes, and I need you all to make a Constitution
You
saving
don't
throw.
think she's just an ice queen, right? She's probably a snow queen too, if you know what I mean. You know.
Oh shit! I got
You better be as
I got a
I've known a lot of
-3.
broads like that in the 80s.
I got a -3.
Nice.
-3.
9.
15.
So it would have been a 14 minus 4 is 10.
I'm just gonna take my level.
Yeah, I'm
at
just
least, or
gonna
at
take
least
my
one.
level. I'm
What
just
did-
gonna take
what did you get?
9.
3.
Mikey?
15.
10.
-3.
All of you take a level of exhaustion as Bitsy turns back around the other way and heads you north the direction you just come from.
Oh no.
You are shivering and your joints are locking up at this point. You are really, really struggling. I need another perception check from you, please.
Let me just check the map. Bitsy, you are cordially invited.
You lost the map. The
The-
map
the
flew out of
wind-
your mitten hands.
The wind whips up and rips it out of your hands and it flies.
Bridget, take those damn mittens off.
I get a perception.
-6 probably.
No, I have. Yeah, thank you. I'm at 2, so that's -4, so
Okay.
that's 3, 9.
This is gonna be a real
You-
short session.
You
I pull my ears down to like cover my face in order to provide additional warmth. So I'm just like looking through the crack in the one ear.
You are, and you're looking through this tiny little slit where your ear, the chunk of your ear, has been
I never
bitten
told
off
you
or
how I got this.
removed in some way.
What in the hell?
As you spin around in circles, muttering to yourself until you finally feel like direction you're facing is north. You're a bit dizzy as you begin to stumble forward, and you move for about 15 minutes, coming into contact with nothing. I need you all to roll a constitution
Hey,
saving
fellas.
throw.
1455, 1456, 1457.
Bitsy knows which way north is, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we just got following him.
Has Bitsy ever navigated before? Or led this party even one time?
Yeah. She's the...
Hey, guys, Torbeck is gonna die out here. If Torbeck doesn't make it, please give the third loincloth to someone who could use it. Put it around Bitsy's face. We're gonna burn it. Make sure you use it for good use.
Torbeck! Don't talk like that! All of you! We're gonna make it! We're gonna make it to that holiday party! And I swear before you now to the gods, the stars, and all of the cosmos, when they finally play Dominic the Italian Christmas donkey, we're going to go fucking feral! I swear!
You'll have to go feral for Torbeck, Chuckles.
No, I meant to say Dominic the Ivory Italian Yuletide donkey!
Please stop shaking Torbeck. Please.
That was real punch, Chuckles. Don't fuck up again.
It's okay, guys. It feels like going home.
Did you roll your constitution saving throw?
Yeah, I got an 8.
I got a 6.
Are you at 6? I'm gonna be about
What did you get, Chuckles?
Oh my god.
14 minus 6 is 8.
17.
12.
You all take a level of exhaustion as it.
I say we burn Torbeck. He'll enjoy it for a short period.
My speed is reduced by 20 right now.
At this point, night has fully descended. The temperature has dropped by at least 20 degrees since you finally started heading north looking for some sort of shelter. And you feel like you have maybe 15, 30 minutes before this weather will claim you.
That means I can make it like 100 feet with my current speed.
Roll a perception check.
Guys, I just realized. It doesn't matter if it's 2014 or 2024. 2 more levels, we're dead. It's all over. We're dead.
I gotta ask. I mean, I'll say, if no one wanted to go to this party, why didn't we stay in the summer court?
That's a good fucking question. How do we end up
in the fucking winter court where we can't move 5 feet without dying?
It was your fucking idea, Chuckles! Why? You were there mosquitoes! You were irritated mildly!
You want to try a donkey fin?
You killed us all!
We're all gonna die in the fucking throat.
You killed us all, Chuckles! I get hives from mosquitoes! It's very uncomfortable and itchy! We have to kill Torbeck now to survive!
I have to gut him like a fish and sleep with him.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I've got a portable space heater.
No! So why was it so fucking windy out here?
Got a 9.
What did you get?
Just be still. Be still.
Oh, 9 under your perception. Okay.
I see.
Why did you just fucking say to me?
I saw my old employer, Mr. Grammy. Is that you?
What did you just fucking call me?
Are you here? In Torbeck's final moments.
Kick him.
It's Mr. Grammy. Mr. Grammy, Torbeck is sorry.
It's a good thing I chose the lightsaber patron. I got Torbeck. With my lightsaber.
Taunted him.
I thought he smelled bad on the outside.
He smells much better on the inside. That's crazy.
Wow, that's really remarkable. It's actually kind of pleasant. Smells like a charcuterie board. Oddly. No, I don't do that. With pickled vegetables. With pickled vegetables, of course. But
Bitsy, with no map, no invitation, and no space heater, you peek through your mutilated ear, and you travel north. For 5 minutes.
Bad guys. Mosquitoes are really bad.
For 10 minutes. You start thinking about what it had been like in the summer court. You'd been laying
Why did we ever leave?
on the beach, the sun shining down on your
Still smell the
skin.
boardwalk fries.
The
Malt vinegar.
The warm donuts.
Remember when we walked by the boardwalk and Bitsy smelled the peanut oil on the boardwalk?
That was really funny.
I said that was so funny.
Yeah. We were able to play volleyball with her after that. And fun was had by all.
I nearly died.
Yeah, you did.
Her face swelled up quicker than a beach ball with a blowtorch.
Torbeck had to cut her throat open.
Oh,
Pretty funny.
oh, it was so brutal.
15 minutes pass.
1455.
And you see nothing.
Oh,
Just billowing clouds of snow. Gray, billowing snow. I need you all to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, I didn't want to come to this, but I've got those weird chemical snap packs that you put in your shoes. Let me just get them out. Oh! I'll just get them out. Oh! I've got 20 of these fucking.
Bitsy, take off the mittens! You're losing all of our shit! All of our supplies! On account of mittens!
Torbeck will lay down in the snow, collapse even. He falls to his knees, face first in the snow, and you can hear Torbeck muttering, "Oh, my friends. Goodbye, Frost. Goodbye, Crico and Gideon and Twig, and I'll miss you, Mr. Krabby."
What did you just fucking say?
Who's Frost? He sounds pretty.
Cool.
Yes, I need a calculator to do basic fucking math.
I got a -4.
Yeah, I got an 8.
I got a
You got a 14, it's still not enough.
I got a 9.
I got a 14.
You all take one level of exhaustion. As Torbeck collapses into the snow, you are moving at a glacial pace.
Yep, it's bad.
And you look around you, and at this point you feel like there is almost no point in even venturing forward. If there is shelter out there, you're never going to find it. It was a mistake venturing into the winter court. You were not prepared. And then you see from that large, billowing gray snow, but wait, the snow here is beautifully white. The tinge of blue, pristine winter court snow. And as you stare, your eyes adjust and you realize it's puffs of smoke. You see a flickering yellow light. The wind whips past you again, and it's as if it were nothing but a mirage. But then as the snow settles, Torbeck nearly dying at your feet, you realize that just over this small ridge is a house. A small wooden house illuminated by a soft light, smoke billowing out of the chimney. It looks warm. You can taste the warmth of this place on your tongue.
Look at that. We made it, Torbeck.
Oh, no.
No, don't trust it. It's one of those snow mirages.
Torbeck? Oh, we made it. Look.
Why did it have to be yellow light? I know where this is going.
No, we couldn't be. Oh, we're gonna make it, guys. Even if it's one of them there snow mirages.
You and I, we both hate piss as much as the other. But there is one thing about piss. It's warm.
Bitsy, you're right. Torbeck, we can do this.
I need you all to roll for bladder control.
We can do this. Do we have to?
No, don't actually roll for bladder control.
Oh wow, good because I got -2.
Torbeck's also very dehydrated.
we almost made it. If only I could have cast Tiny Hut. I never should have multi-classed.
With Tiny Hut, we would have solved all these problems.
Tiny Hut.
With help, I begin to attempt to try to move in the direction of this.
We're trying to help each other.
Yeah, we're like holding each other up best we can, but we stumble every couple feet. We're like,
You're struggling. This house, this small cottage, it's a wooden cottage. You can, at this point, you see that your vision has become a little more clear. There is a small crevice where this house is surrounded by an overhanging of the mountain that looms above it, shielding this small area from the torrential onslaught of the storm that you have been trudging through. And you're able to gain some visual clarity. You are maybe 40, 50 feet from this house at this point as Torbeck is practically clawing his way towards the house. You are all weakened. Your joints are locking up even more. Your fingers are becoming frostbitten. The ice is coating your face and your hair. You are close. You're getting closer. 30 feet, 20 feet.
Oh, the
10
map!
feet.
See, north! I told you guys it would be right here.
There's no map in Bitsy's hands as she says this.
snow delirium.
She's going mad.
No, madness. Oh no, Jean-Claude, you can't see. Follow my voice. When they get cold, they retract into their suits.
Well, I said stop projecting your voice. It's coming all over.
Oh,
so
not knowing.
Jean-Claude looks so shriveled.
Well, stop. Why is your voice coming from all over the place? Stop projecting stuff. Don't tell me to follow it and then project it.
Jean-Claude, on second thought, we probably should have gone for the wool.
I think maybe the seersucker was the wrong.
Oh God, if only we didn't have really cool and matching stylish orange and baby powder blue seersucker suits. At least we'll die in style, Jean-Claude.
Boy, it works really well for us on the beach.
Oh, it really does. And when I tell all those hot chicks that I'm actually your lawyer cousin who does law and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when that happened?
Yeah, no, yeah, you did that. Oh, yeah, I remember. I saw it. It was very smooth.
Yeah, it was really smooth. God, why are you being the shitty wingman right now, man?
We're going
to die. We're going to die in front of the snow mirage.
No, you were so
and you're really kind of harsh on my vibe right now.
I just can't see right now. I'm fucking dying.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay, yellow light, bathe me in your golden warmth.
You're about 10
Shower
feet.
me. Shower me in your golden warmth.
You're about 10 feet from this house as you stop to have this conversation.
No.
And
I'll knock.
I just punched Torbeck in the ass.
What was that for? Ow! Stop! Torbeck can't go any faster!
Get the fuck out of my way! And I clear it forward, and I take my gun and I shoot the door off.
do you?
Yeah, I do. I'm getting in. I'm not even gonna check to see if it's locked. I'm on death's door.
Roll to attack.
Oh no!
Uh-oh. 5 plus 9 is what? 5 plus 9 is 14 minus 10 is 4.
Oh, jeez.
You attempt.
Just paint the snow.
You pull out your gun and you attempt to blow the door off its hinges. And as you aim, the wind picks up and your gun just blows away.
Fuck this wind, man!
Fucking no! I've nothing left.
It is at this moment, however, you are able to pull the trigger. The sound of the gun goes off. You hear the blast echo throughout this canyon, and then the loud crack as a huge swath of snow up on the mountain breaks away as an avalanche begins to make its way down towards this house, this one sanctuary that you have here. You all stare up in horror as snow begins to plummet towards your face.
We gotta get inside!
And just as quickly as the snow begins to hit, you see this strange iridescent reflection almost in a bubble shape around this house, this protective magic that shrouds the house itself. And luckily, you within it, as you're only 10 feet from the door, as the snow slams down on it, it piles up over it, but the house is seemingly protected. You feel warmth as all the snow begins to melt away and just dance and dissipate up into the air as if it had never come. What would have been an avalanche that should have demolished this house and destroyed every last one of you, within just a few moments, you look up, patting yourself. It's impossible that you're alive, but it's as if it had never happened. As you hear the creaking of the door open, you are immediately consumed with warmth and heat as the yellow light of a roaring fire and flickering candles spills out over you. You watch as a hunched over older woman covered in a shawl makes her way towards the door and looks out into the snow. What are you doing on my doorstep?
We came here for the party.
We're dying!
I am having no party.
We're just looking for a little shelter from the cold, my man. Yes, my friend is actually maybe dead. I'm not sure that he's still fully alive.
Yeah, it's really unclear.
If we could come in for just a second.
We're on the edges. We're on the edge of death.
It'll only take 5 long rests for us to be normal again.
Just a wicked man.
She pulls her knitted shawl up over herself and shields herself against the cold as she looks out at you. I don't know. I don't like to let strangers into my home.
Torbeck's name is Torbeck. We're no longer strangers.
Please, we're one saving throw away from death. Please.
Bread and salt.
If you knew how ineffectively we got here, you would know we pose you no threat.
My name is Bitsy.
Well, I would let you stay the night and feed you, but for a price.
I lost my space heater. I can't give you one.
I just want your stories. You tell me a tale, each of you, of something heroic you have done, something incredible you've achieved. I'm old. I can't go out on my own adventures. I would live vicariously through you. Does this seem a fair price?
That's a story for a meal. That's
it. That's all you're gonna fucking charge up? That's fucking nothing. Yeah, no problem.
Do you take story?
No, I don't accept story.
Well, then come in. I put your pajamas on and I'll make you cocoa.
You PJs!
Pajamas!
Get the fuck out of my way!
And the door is opened wide as you are able to scramble your way into this house. It is significantly bigger on the inside than it was on the outside, and it is incredibly warm. Your bodies begin to warm up so quickly. It's as if you hadn't been traveling through a horrible blizzard for 2 days straight. Your joints begin to feel better. She puts out on the table steaming mugs of cocoa, but she also puts out a large jug of spiced mead and hot cider. There are steaming biscuits. There is, she begins to make concoction in her bubbling cauldron inside of the fireplace. It smells like a beef and potato stew. And she points with one of her gnarled fingers towards hooks along the wall, and you see that there are uncannily 5 Yuletide footy pajamas, one for each of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, kind woman of the woods, who does not charge more than a mere tale for saving our lives.
Put on your pajamas and drink something warm. These two will be ready soon, and we will sit around the fire and tell stories.
Thank you.
Thank you. Do you have any hot Jones?
If you would like hot Jones, I can put some on the pot.
You have hot Jones here?
Oh, we would
have hot
we would
Jones.
love a cup of hot Jones.
What's hot Jones?
You'll love it. You'll love it.
Would anyone like some cookies?
Oh yeah, I love cookies.
That would be lovely.
Torbeck, would you like a cookie?
Torbeck would like a cookie, thank you.
These footy pajamas are really nice. Mine looks like a tortilla.
What's a tortilla?
It's like just the beige pattern with the brown spots on it.
Like a tortilla? You know what a tortilla is. Come on, everyone knows what a tortilla is, right?
Torbeck doesn't know what a tortilla is.
No idea what your reference is.
Voice just got really deep for a second. She was talking about how beige it was with the spots.
That happens. That happens, Briggsy.
Must be some kind of side effect of the intense cold. Something with the frozen larynx or
I
something.
just noticed there's a spot in my fucking squares.
What? Speak up, Bitsy. I kick Bitsy.
Hey, you do that like 4, 5, 6 more times!
Hey, that's my line. I think Vincent.
Hey, I told you 4 or 5 times ago! 4, 5, 6 more times!
Lower your voice. We don't fight in Granny's house.
I'm sorry, he's just been kicking me.
Don't kick your sister, Briggsy.
He's got one left.
Only one left? Has it been that many?
I've been counting since we made that joke this entire time through all the sessions we've been playing.
I have to say, it's just terrible at math. I think it's been like 20.
Oh, I still have one left. Okay, bitch.
Let's replace all of this negative energy with some cookies. And she puts some cookies down on the table in front of you.
Delicious.
You have-
Hospitality.
You have all been able to curl
chip
up
the Ahoy.
onto a large floral patterned couch. There are knitted blankets tossed all over, and you're able to grab bundles of knitted blankets as you cover yourselves up and warm yourself by the fire. She occasionally shambles over to refill your hot Jones and your hot cocoa and your
thank
cider.
you.
And eventually she gives you these huge steaming wooden bowls of beef and potato stew. And it is delicious. You haven't eaten in a couple of days, and this was exactly what you needed to replenish your energy. And you feel with every gulp your exhaustion depleting. And over the course of an hour, all of your exhaustion levels are gone.
That was a close one.
That was a close one.
Hot Jones really hits the spot.
He really does. I knew you guys would like it. I know it's not like lemonade or sweet tea or whatever it is that you fucking drink.
I didn't think I was going to like it, but oh man.
It's good. It really warms the bones. And now that we all can laugh about it, it kind of reminds me of what we experienced was really just kind of like that one scene from The Edge starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin.
Fuck?
You know when they were in the snow and it was cold?
Torbeck's never seen that.
No, it's okay.
All right.
It's worth like a rental.
We've had some close calls, guys, but that was probably the closest.
We were on the verge. I mean, if the DM asked for one more saving throw, we were toast.
dead.
Absolutely, especially with -10 to your test. Unbelievable.
Wow. There was no way you were going to pass it. We were in rough shape.
Torbeck would have passed for sure.
But you're safe now, and your bellies are full, and your bodies are warm.
Thank you so much.
She shambles over to a large, well-used chair, and she snuggles up into it. You see, she pulls her feet up into her body, and she snuggles down into it. It's a very strange sitting position, like almost that of which you would see a hen as she sits over her eggs. As she pulls her blankets around her shawl tight around her neck. And now the method of payment. you tell me your tale. I will pick who goes first.
Oh,
No, you are too stuffy. You have mead. You
Mead.
Well,
Mead.
I'll say
have a little
what?
alcohol. You are stuffy.
Oh, well. Okay. I mean, I guess if you're all
Have another cookie. Torbeck.
Okay, thank you.
oh shit, we got booze here? Why am I drinking that shitty hot Jones?
She smacks your hand. None for you, alcoholic.
What?
But I can have some or some of the mead.
You will tell me your tale.
Oh fuck! Why me first?
Because that's what I've picked.
Oh shit! All right.
Before Briggsy goes, are you also able to sense that Torbeck is an alcoholic?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay,
shucks.
yeah, Torbeck, you gotta lay off the booze. I'll take his for safekeeping. He's a sneaky guy. He'll get one over on you, but I've worked with this guy, so I know how to hide the booze.
Take a sip, Chuckles.
Oh, well, of Torbeck's portion.
Go ahead.
This one, this moderation.
You can do moderation, can't you, Chuckles? You've had a lot of personal growth.
You always say the thing about a sip of alcohol is I never have just one and think, oh, I wouldn't have another.
You begin to drink it down, and you expect that taste of mead that you have wanted for so long, but it's salty and it's piss, quite frankly.
Oh, it tastes like mead!
That's very funny.
Finally!
That's very
Mead!
Is piss salty? I don't know. I think I heard that once.
Oh, if you keep your
It shouldn't be
electrolytes up,
salty.
yeah.
It shouldn't be salty.
I don't know.
And then there's piss.
There's gotta be
good that
piss
you
in
don't know
everyone.
that. It's for the best
I
that you
don't
don't know that.
Isn't that like
Tastes a little better than I remember me tasting.
Doesn't that snake water guy? He drank his own piss.
Huh?
You know who I'm talking about?
Oh,
The snake water.
Bear Grylls
Bear
drinks his own
Grylls.
piss.
No, the snake water guy.
Bear Grylls.
No, that wasn't Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls was
I'm
like,
talking-
that's what-
Isn't it
No.
Bear Grylls?
So is it actually piss? Am I drinking piss?
No, you're actually drinking piss.
Well, fellas,
Better than
I don't know how to say this. We're batting 3 for 3.
What?
I think I just drank a bunch of piss.
I told you no alcohol.
Where did you get all this piss from?
Yeah, where'd you get the piss?
This
Is
is
it
an
your piss?
entire boot-shaped flagon of piss.
Well, I said, what kind of punishment is that? You said no alcohol, you serve him piss?
I did not serve him. He stole someone else's drink.
Well, Torbeck is definitely not
After
drinking
I
any
had
of that.
already told him no.
Yeah! That was very rude to do to your gas. After I sent this mug, I won't have another.
If you don't want to be my guest, you can leave through the door.
Chuckles, you have to be nice or you'll die.
Oh, fine. I just wanted to be going feral with all of my girlies to Dominic the Ivory Italian Yuletide donkey.
Whose piss is it?
It's magical piss. I'm a witch.
Conjured piss.
How did
That
you
actually
become a
raises
witch?
more questions than it answers.
That's quite the spell.
Well, you should not continue to drink it now that you know what it is, you filthy clown.
Chuckles has a lot of problems. A lot of problems.
Oh, I say, he's a full-time job.
Is there anything else in the food that we should be worried about, or is it just the piss boot?
It's not a boot, it's a flagon.
Well, it's shaped like a boot. Didn't you just say that? We're playing yes and.
Oh, I wasn't listening to him. Yes, if he says he wants it to be a boot,
Fuck
then
is
it's a boot.
yes
Nothing. I'm just asking. We just had a bunch of stew and these cookies, and I'm worried that there's gonna be a bunch of shit.
No,
in
of
them.
course, it is all fine. Now, Briggsy, tell me your tale.
Oh,
Tell me your greatest achievement. Something you're proud of.
My
An
greatest?
adventure you've been on. Something that... What has led you to become such a grand adventurer?
Oh, just like anything?
Yes, tell me a tale.
Oh,
If it sucks, I will kick you out of my house.
Oh no!
Whoa.
This doesn't bode well.
This is starting to get a little more aggressive.
but I'm back to 0 exhaustion level stuff, right? Technically. So, you're saying there's a chance I'll be okay? Maybe.
It depends. There are not any other houses for 100 miles.
Is there a genre specifically you're looking for, or a theme?
I never get to leave my house. I'm interested
Oh.
in how you have come to be out here in the middle of a winter court blizzard. Let me live through one of your adventures. Something you think I would like.
Well, there I was. Standing at the top of the clock tower of a grand fucking cathedral made of stone.
What? No.
I was with all me mates, me old crew, so to speak, before I met these chuckle fucks. And we were facing down some real sick fucks. This guy used to fuck pigeons, and that's not an exaggeration.
What? No.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why do you seem surprised? You're still drinking the piece.
I mean, what's wrong with the pigeon thing? Is
What?
that-
No.
Have you ever made salty pancake batter? Let me tell you, this is what this guy
I
sounds
do put a
like.
little
Smelled
bit of
like.
salt in the pancake batter.
Anyway, long story short, he, was a bit of a greasy fuck, like to, snack on sweets and cherry tomatoes, weirdly,
Would you like a cherry tomato?
Oh. I couldn't say no to that.
All right, well, pause your story. Let me go get
Oh.
one. She gets
Oh,
up and
alright.
she slowly shambles outside, where you can see that as she opens the back door, her backyard is verdant. There's a beautiful blooming garden, and it's as if it's not winter at all out the backside. As she makes her way towards the garden.
Her backside is burning.
Full appetizer plates of garden salad.
And she picks a handful of cherry tomatoes and washes them off at a water pump, and then brings them into you and provides you with a nice little bowl of cherry tomatoes.
Is the plate kind of like that frosted glass from Pizza Hut? Where it's like, it looks kind of like glass, but it's actually plastic.
That's a little basket.
And it feels like, it's a basket of cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, she's not a 90s mom.
Oh. While I eat these, Bitsy, sing for me.
What?
Sing for me.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Something appropriate.
Uh,
What a great story about a pervert priest.
I don't know any songs.
It's the one that goes, home is behind.
Okay, sorry. I've got a Lone Guard added blocked term drink piss. Lone Guard added permitted term golden shower.
Lone's got his priorities right. That's very funny.
Gotta give it up for Ramon.
Gotta give it up.
Gotta give it up.
Oh, wow. Lone these streets.
I'm sorry. Continue with what you were doing.
It's the song Edge of Midnight. You know Edge of Midnight, don't you?
I'm on the edge
No, that's not.
of midnight, and
That's close enough.
It's a story for you.
I disgustingly eat these
I'm
cherry
on the
tomatoes.
edge.
They're like
They're
popping.
popping.
They're dribbling down my chin.
The edge.
This is foul.
Oh, it's got some distance on that one.
Yeah, you got you got some seeds on your
I think
face.
you got it in my, I think you got it in my beak.
Oh no, not in our seersucker. Oh gosh.
So, anyway, this greasy fuck, he ate exactly like that. And, long story short, I stole the jawbone of St. Fultonheimer and
What?
turned into a
No.
giant, gargoyle monster. And, now that I mention it, you were there.
What?
And you were there.
What?
And you were there.
Torbeck was not
And
there.
you were there.
I definitely wasn't there.
And
I don't remember this.
I think you were dead or dying. And he was escaping to the moon. an evil, leering hag moon, not too dissimilar from her.
On a night like tonight?
The greasy pigeon pervert thought he could get away.
Oh.
Thunder rends the night air. Lightning crackles across the sky.
But on his last limb, he thought he had escaped. He thought that the grand ascension of sin, or whatever the fuck it was called, was coming to fruition. But I pulled out my flintlock, aimed it to the sky, and I said,
What did you say?
I'm on the edge of my seat. Well, finish the story.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
and then I said, Jinxcraft pistol. And I pulled the trigger. And my magical blast zoomed through the air.
Whoa!
And right as he was reaching his zenith, it made contact. And he fell from the sky, crashed upon the fountain, and then the impact killed the greatest villain I've ever slain in my life, Percy Phipps.
Whoa, fuck that guy.
Just by his name alone, he sounds like he sucks.
Sounds like a bitch. I was gonna say his
That
name.
sounds like a fucking pervert.
That sounds
You
like the name
see-
of
What a
someone
loser.
who's a friend of a bitch.
You see
Well, I had
that
to
she
say.
is riveted by the story that you're telling. As you talk about shooting into the air, she jumps at the appropriate moment. She gasps when she's supposed to. And when it's all done, she's looking at you with awe. She claps.
Pretty cool.
You are going to be a tough act to follow.
Oh, that's true.
Good luck, fellas.
That's an amazing
That was-
story. Thank you for sharing it with us.
And now it is somebody else's turn to tell their tale.
Oh, la-di-da.
And it's going to be Jean-Claude.
Oh, who me? I mean,
No, he's a new guy. You can't make him go
Well, he's
second.
a lawyer. All he does is fucking tell stories.
I thought you were gonna say all I do are heroic words.
He's also not that new, guys.
I've been here for
Come on.
2 years.
Yeah,
yes, you
I mean,
are.
somehow we missed a Yuletide in there somewhere.
Until you killed Krampus by wishing him into a statue of piss, and then also killed the gorilla of the woods with gorillas fighting fire with fire, and also summoning forth Bitsy's raccoon friend and equipping him with the most powerful arcane rifle of all time. Then you could perhaps consider yourself one of the cool.
We've done some pretty
Well.
cool things, guys.
Until then, you're just a employee.
Well, I haven't done any of that. It's true.
There you go.
But I do have a story.
Oh, I'm pretty intrigued.
Is this a
He's
story?
innocent.
Is this a story of heroism?
Oh, it's a story of great heroism.
Is there intrigue?
There's intrigue,
Oh.
there's mystery,
Torbeck is
there's
ready.
twists and turns.
Oh, is there objection?
Oh, my good man, there are objections. But not from the audience. So, there I was. The doors stood in front of me, large wooden things. The portal to the moment that would change my life forever. Now I knew, or I had a feeling at this moment, my no-good, flim-flamming, two-timing son of a gun of a brother was inside impersonating me. And I had to put a stop to him, because he could never besmirch the name of Jean-Claude, though technically he can. He's done it several times. In a different story, that's why I'm now poor and working for Chuckles, and he's not paid me yet. But that's not what
pathetic, actually.
Okay, all right.
pathetic.
Hey, who's telling the story here, all right? Listen, this is an open mic night, Chuckles, okay?
Put that down. Stop drinking it.
I can't.
Drink your piss. Drink your hot piss, okay?
And it is now steaming hot, bubbling cup of
Oh,
piss.
it's bubbling.
You know, once you get used to it, it's not so bad.
Do you like your piss with low, medium, or high froth.
Acidity.
I mean, I don't know. Surprise me.
You look like a more froth kind of guy.
Now that sounded appetizing when you say like that out loud.
They call me more froth.
That's very funny. That's very funny. Something I don't feel so good yet. God, it's like I still didn't feel like a big moment. Excuse me. If you'll excuse me.
Adam Bowman is splashing. He's splashing around, okay?
Stop splashing.
Somehow that cup's always filled to the brim.
Oh, it's in my hot Jones! Oh no!
No, don't finish it. Just get a new one.
More hot Jones, please.
Shockingly, it does taste a little bit like the meat. Yeah, I'll see why.
Well, that's because when it touches you, it turns to mead.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, I was really afraid he'd splashed a bunch of hot piss on me. Anyway, so there I was. The large wooden doors stand in front of me. I swung them wide open, and I strutted inside, and who did I see? That rat bastard, Jean-Luc Chanticleer, doing a terrible impersonation of me.
Your brother is a rat?
Well, yes, in many a sense, but in the more literal sense, he is in fact a rooster, like myself. But in any other sense of the situation, he's a rat bastard. And so there I was. I walked in. I slapped his briefcase out of his hand. And I kicked him out. I turned him around and I kicked him right in his hindquarters and he scattered off. Probably to fake some taxes. Oh, piece of shit. and then...
Pizza shit.
And then I turned around and I saw what he had been doing. And he had been convincing these fine folk who were imprisoned that he could represent them. And this here was my moment of heroism. I took one look around at this collected group of folks and I said, no, not today. I could tell that they were innocent. I could tell that they didn't belong one more day behind bars. Except for, well, actually, Bitsy was there and she was drinking out of a toilet. And I thought maybe she deserved to have at least one more day behind bars. But aside from that, the rest of them, innocent. So I did what any good lawyer would do. I looked around. I found the weakest member in that jail cell, and as quick as I could, I framed him as a patsy. I took all the evidence they had against my here now represented friends, and I said, it was never them. It was this guy, Big Ned, or Surly Ted or something. I don't know. I can't remember his name. He wasn't important. The unfortunate news was, of course, they were building a gallows to hang everybody. To hang to then everybody, so I think, the fate of Big Ned, I never found out what happened to him. We got them out that night, and they got away. They got off scot-free.
Oh, they just immediately executed the political prisoners?
Well, I think, no, I got the political prisoners off by taking all the evidence they had collected against them, and I'd taken that evidence and I'd redirected it towards the other guy in the cell, you see? I mean, this is classic lawyering.
Frame it.
This is lawyering 101. I mean, just when the evidence is working against you, you just shift it around, and then you get it on to somebody else. And so all of the crimes of which they were accused, of which the main raccoon in there had convinced me they were, of course, all innocent. So I thought, well, of course, you seem like you're innocent. So, I mean, this evidence was heinous, but he assured me none of it was directly tied to them. And so in a heroic fashion, I confused the guards. I took everything that I could, and I would just... repositioned it to... Yes, Torbeck, you have a question.
Torbeck does have a question.
Please.
So, is Torbeck understands it for a bit of clarity? Your greatest heroic moment was listening to a bunch of criminals say that they didn't commit crimes, and then you framed an innocent man to death?
See, Torbeck, that's a mistake of framing. Okay, my greatest heroic achievement was saving the lives of four or five innocent people. It's hard to count at the time. There were so many. I lost track.
But wait a minute. In the story that you told, they weren't guilty of the political crime of harboring a rebel leader.
No. See, no, they were alleged. It was alleged.
Torbeck's confused.
And I never mentioned the political leader, okay? I never mentioned that.
Oh, you didn't?
No, it's in the
sorry,
evidence.
I was must be the Bits talking. Drop the Bits talking.
No, the evidence is stacked up against them.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean,
Wait, where did you find the evidence?
Well, it was in the evidence locker, and I'm legally not allowed to disclose what I found within that evidence locker. Yeah, it was heinous to the highest levels. But the people that I dealt with had nothing to do with it. So to ensure that they weren't executed falsely for crimes, of course, they did not commit, I ensured that it fell on someone who was in fact guilty of his own heinous crimes, and that was stealing at least 2 chili dogs. And I mean, for that, this is straight to the gallows. Am I right?
Interesting. Law is confusing.
Well, it's not for everybody. That's for sure. You gotta know how to read.
Wasn't the evidence so heinous that they made a film about it starring Jeremy Renner?
No, I think you're thinking about the one that's starring.
No, the cum knocker.
What?
The cum knocker.
No.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a Tarantino joke.
No, that's not the right movie. It's the Edge, starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin.
You brought that up twice now. Torbeck has no idea what you're talking about.
It's the fine.
Do you have like a TV and like a DVD player we could watch The Edge real quick so I can know what the fuck Chuckles is
I can tell you one scene in that evidence room.
I have no idea what any of you are talking about.
So yeah, I got off, scot free, like 7.
You really love that guy.
7. Well, I got off so many people scot free, and that's about as heroic as it gets for a lawyer.
Stop saying his name.
I have a question. In the reality and canon of this moment, was she someone you got off?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
So
that's wild.
She was there the whole time. The veracity of the story?
If I had the memory for it, I would.
Oh, I see.
Well, Bitsy was drinking Sangadoria, so I do whatever you call it.
Oh, and you were played by Jessica Chastain, weren't you?
Yeah, she did a great job.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not imagining this.
Sangaria. That's a word I haven't heard in many, many years. I miss the taste. I miss the aftertaste more.
You can smell sangria as it wafts up to your nostrils, and your mug has refilled itself.
Takes me back.
Well, thank you for sharing that heroic feat.
Thank you all for listening. You've been a wonderful audience. I have to say.
not applauding my story, but
I did. Torbeck did.
I think a lot of us said, "Hey, that was really cool." We were so aghast.
I couldn't clap on account of my hands being filled with a frosty mug of piss. But now my hands are free because that bit's over as well, of course.
Gross.
It is interesting because you all work together, and it is through your unique traits that you are able to succeed at things, because alone you would probably die a pathetic and worthless death.
Yeah,
but together you are able to accomplish great feats. The greedy one can do a lot of things he couldn't do if it weren't for his friends.
Wow,
he's got a gun. He literally
to
shoot
be fair,
people.
in your story, you did make a point of mentioning your theft of what was probably a priceless artifact.
Well, technically a relic, but I mean, they weren't using it.
And that's what relics. That's what you do with them. You steal them and bring them back as.
Yeah.
Yeah, relics are to be stolen.
What was he gonna do? Just sitting in like a little weird cabinet thing? I think he called it a tabernacle. What the fuck's a tabernacle?
Yeah,
I've never understood that one myself.
If Torbeck had a gun, he'd be a different person.
Wow, 3 of us have guns. We gotta get you guys.
Oh, what happened to my gun?
It blew away.
Oh. He crashes through the window with my hand still attached. Yeah, there it is.
Wow, just like that guy. He's like, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Atreyu?
Well, it will be someone else's turn now to tell a story. Let us see. Chuckles, what do you have to say?
Oh, the pressure is mounting.
Gosh, I never thought that you'd come to me so soon. Well, I guess because my dear chums told a very true and gripping heroic story, I will tell a story that's equally true and gripping and exciting. You see, as a clown, I worked at a carnival. And it was a very festive holiday carnival. It was the Yuletide carnival. You know, Mr. Witch Miser, he was kind of a stingy boss. Kind of a jerk and a bit of a pervert that would probably be an HR nightmare for a real legitimate operation. But you know what? He was alright. Until the Holly King banished these little gremlin fucks called the Yule Lads from his Holly Castle. And when he banished them from the castle and banished them from his domain, he dropped them right into the carnival. The carnival was just aghast with Yule Lads. And I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't work under those conditions. They were like, you know how it is.
Torbeck doesn't like this part.
I didn't know this was in 3D.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And so the Yule Lads were running all over the place. Rat Kingdom was just aghast and burned down the day they arrived. And I said, Mr. Witchmiser, you're gonna let him, you're gonna roll over and take it? And he was too much of a coward. And so, you know what? I said, I'll save the circus. I'll get rid of these guys. So I marched up to the Holly King in his Holly Castle. But not without one of the little Yule Lads, Skier Gobbler, following me. He just wanted to gobble Skier. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. And he said, God, I love gobbling Skier. He done it exactly like it. And so he and I went to the Holly King Castle. He was so annoying and frustrating. And I said, Holly King, we gotta get rid of these fucking Yule Lads, even this guy. And the Holly King said, oh, fine. I've been quite lonely this holiday. The holidays are hard for much of us, especially those that have suffered heartbreak and family trauma. And we feel especially alone during the holidays.
This is dark. Torbeck doesn't like this story at all.
His true love, the gorilla of the woods, was locked away in an evil lair. The evil lair of Rudolph the Red, who was a monstrous, vile, sharp-teethed, man-eating reindeer. And even worse, he was a communist. And so he said, if you help free the gorilla of the woods and return her to me, I will get rid of all the Yule Lads from the Yuletide carnival. And I said, I don't really have a choice, do I? So Skier Gobbler and I went to the lair of Rudolph the Red. There was a lot of brutalist architecture, made at budget.
A lot of concrete and rebar, probably.
And I was ready to defeat and murder that commie reindeer, but Skier Gobbler had other plans. I don't know if it was his gentle words or even gentler touch, but he seduced Rudolph the Red.
Torbeck didn't see this coming.
Not where I thought this story was going.
And the two had a gripping romance. And Rudolph the Red decided to change his ways. He was still a communist, but he stopped eating people. No, I guess you take what you get. So, we freed the gorilla of the woods, and she said, my hero! I cannot wait to meet the Holly King, this great lord of the holidays, and become his bride. And so, we walked back. I think we left Skier Gobbler and And Rudolph too. We just left him to it. I mean, who am I to really stand in between their love?
Well, they had a grip and romance.
And so it was just me and the grip and romance. It was just me and the gorilla of the woods. And as we walked and talked and experienced a musical montage, perhaps with some counting crows, we finally arrived back.
They suck live.
We finally arrived back to the castle, and
That doesn't surprise me.
there was a wedding that was held, and I realized I couldn't do it. After seeing the true love between Skeeter Gobbler and Rudolph, I knew that I was in love with the gorilla of the woods. So I stopped the wedding. I said, "Stop, Holly King! You can't do this! I love Gorilla of the Woods!" And he said, "Nay, what the fuck, man? We had a deal. You're technically violating our contract." And I said, "I don't care." And then Rudolph the Red came in and killed the Holly King, ate him up. I gave the Gorilla of the Woods a beautiful smooch, and it turned out she was a clown in disguise the whole time, shaped like a bowling pin. And we lived happily ever after, and Smash Mouth played. The end.
Did that happen? Was all of that true?
But hadn't you only known her 30 minutes?
It is yet another.
You know how romance works.
I mean, that's quite touching. I mean, you orchestrated the whole thing so that a comrade deer bursts in and kills the Holly King, and you steal his girl. I mean, where is she now? I mean, a man died.
It is
There
yet.
was a sequel. And Snagglepiss was there with the sword. I don't really remember what happened.
Oh.
It is more proof that each of your individual traits is what leads you to success. Your greed drives you forward to want to do things you wouldn't normally do. Your power of persuasion allows you to get things done that others couldn't accomplish without you and your words. And your ability to lie through your teeth from the moment you open your mouth to the moment you close it is entertaining for the masses. Some might even call it highly marketable.
What was your name again?
Bitsy, I think it is your turn to tell a story now.
Is she serious? Who would do that? Just tell stories that are full of lies.
I mean,
He is quite the entertainer, don't you think?
It was entertaining. Torbeck seems to remember some of those details, but not most of
Don't
them.
you know what? Have another cookie to
Okay,
I mean,
if
it's
you
not
say
every-
so.
It's not
Don't
every
you
day
know
you
what
talk
they
about.
always say?
No.
Hide the lies and a little bit of truth, and then people will believe it like that.
Torbeck should write that down.
Bitsy, it is your turn to tell a story.
It's hard to pick just one. I've lived a crazy and exciting life full of adventure. I guess my story started when I got out of prison, New Jersey prison, after 4 years of being wrongfully accused of heisting casinos. But I'd spent those 4 years planning how to heist more casinos.
Whoa.
I went over and I met my good colleague and friend, Brad Pitt.
Whoa.
And Brad Pitt and I, we gathered up a bunch of other associates and colleagues, and we were going to hit up 3 casinos. The Bellagio, the MGM Grand, and the Mirage.
What are you looking at, Bitsy?
I'm just looking at more cookies.
Okay.
We estimated that during an upcoming high-profile boxing match, the casinos would hold over $150 million in an underground vault guarded by virtually unassailable security measures and systems.
Whoa, what's $1?
Then they have 150 million of them.
That's a lot of
That's gotta be
That's a
something
lot.
good.
I can't count to that.
We spent the time surveilling, and we spent the time planning and getting our all the security systems in order. And we voyaged for a long time. Eventually, we made our way to the Gap of Rohan. And we discovered it was being watched by Sour Mountain spies.
Wait, hold on, Bitsy. Are you telling me that Sauron Man was a minion of Sauron the whole time?
The whole time, yeah.
How? He was the wisest of us and the best of us.
Torbeck is lost. Torbeck feels like the plot changed.
Oh, can you give me popcorn?
I will get up and make some. I have some Jiffy Pop.
You know, the prequel to this just came out.
She'll make you some popcorn.
Brian Cox is excellent.
Anyway, Saruman made a storm that forced us into the mines of Moria.
Whoa! Oh, because you couldn't take Karadros.
That's right.
The mountain pass.
That's exactly correct.
Oh,
we got attacked by a tentacled water beast. Fucking Wikipedia. That's what you said.
The water in the water, of course.
Is this where they kept the $150 million? Well,
I think at this point you had the $150 million.
You got them
That's
all.
still a part of the heist.
Oh, this is a part of the heist. I thought you already had the money.
Oh.
No.
The dollars.
Wait,
This is all part of it.
Was the Mines of Moria beneath the Bellagio or the MGM Grand?
The Mirage.
Oh, the Mirage,
Of course! It was the Mirage.
Keep going.
We found a bunch of dead dwarves, and we fought orcs in a cave troll.
I knew an orc once.
I know.
He
By
was
the way,
real,
did I know that?
He was real strong.
He was?
I mean, if you got a few peasants to line up in like a queue, he could take them down one by one.
Wow, how many peasants?
I mean, technically unlimited peasants.
I mean, that's pretty strong.
No, I mean, it's what The problem, though, is that he had this whole list of features and mechanics that he could use, and he never remembered to use it yet. So,
What were you saying? I said
this was more in
go back to
theory
the Gabaroo.
than in practice. I think that if it came down to it, he would forget to rage, which is when he takes reduced damage,
Rookie
and
mistake.
the peasants would just kick him into the dirt until he was bloody paste.
Where did all of those hairy Viking guys come from?
Hairy Viking guys?
They kind of show up out of nowhere.
What are you talking about?
They're introduced out of nowhere. Just suddenly, the Gap of Rohan is under attack by a bunch of hairy Viking dudes.
Please,
going.
Please
God
continue
damn it,
your
Bitsy.
story.
I'm sorry. We ended up on a wide green field, and I was pitching. But I frustrated the Cubs, and by initially intentionally walking the first batter.
What?
I explained to my teammates why I couldn't throw fastballs anymore, and they didn't understand. So we sneaked the ball, and we got the first baseman out. Then...
What does this have to do with bears?
Then their most powerful hitter came up, Hedo.
Huh?
And that's when I looked over and I saw my mom in the stands. And she gestured to me to throw the special pitch that she taught me, the floater.
It's called the floater.
It's called the floater.
That's the name of the special pitch?
No way did your mom teach you a technique called the floater.
She taught me it.
And that's the heartwarming climax of this film.
And I threw it up in the air.
What was
And
your
Hedo-
mom smoking?
It worked. I struck him out.
Oh.
And we won the World Series.
What's the World Series?
Of what?
The baseball.
Was that in the Mirage or the MGM Grand?
That was in the MGM Grand.
Okay.
Oh, I thought the Bellagio.
I thought setting you up for that one.
That's what the Gap of Rohan.
I thought that
Did
was
you
the
get the
Mirage.
No, that's the Mines
$150
of
million?
We did get the $150 million, and we won the World Series, and we destroyed the One Ring.
Wow! Where did the ring come from?
Weren't you listening to my story?
Torbeck feels like he didn't hear when the ring came into play.
There was the whole thing.
Sauron Man wanted it.
Yeah. Wait a minute. How do they know what menus are?
Well, I mean, technically, if you live in a fantasy world where they have, presumably taverns and inns, it's not like they never would have been to a town or village. Those were just orcs, you have to remember. They're just people in the world. They could have seen a menu before.
Do you think that when orcs look at Sting, they just think it glows blue all the time, or do they realize it turns off when they're not around?
Wait, Sting would glow blue?
Oh, does the rest of the police glow blue in the force? Or is it just Sting?
Is it just Sting?
We've reached so many levels of meta that I think the universe is about to tear
Do you
apart.
actually know Sting? Did he ever perform that hit song, What Could Have Been, for you?
Oh, don't get me
When
started on
Brad
that.
Pitt and I got married, he performed.
I'm gonna cry.
Was this before or after he was married to Angelina Jolie?
Who?
Brad Pitt.
What?
Oh, and then they all came to the birthday party at Bag End, and there was no admittance except for party business. And then we continue with it and keep going.
And then there was the gardener guy that we saw on the way out. He looks all grumpy, but then he's like proud for a moment. And then he sees his wife, and he's like, "Oh, I better be grumpy again."
Why?
Oh.
Cause he's whipped.
His wife makes him grumpy.
He can feel his own feelings and be able to have an opinion without.
Oh my
Fucking
goodness. Wow, this one got dark
fucking
too.
ring up his ass.
Jeez.
Guys, I miss my wife, guys. I miss her a lot.
We're sorry, Chuckles.
That's my story.
After she turned into
And
a gorilla. Oh yeah, never
I
mind.
think
I was
it
remembering
yet
it.
again furthers what I'm saying. You think outside the box. Most people would have tried to make a straight line towards the wherever you were going to take the ring.
No.
But you went under the mirage.
That's what my
And
mom
most
taught me.
people would have done a fastball.
Oh, when
or
it
a
went through the
curveball.
M and Marie.
But you did, what was it? The
floater.
The floater. You did the floater. You don't do what people expect of you. You always think of something just a little bit different. And it is a way to success.
Thank you.
Torbeck, have another cookie.
Yes, Torbeck will have one more cookie before he goes.
But it is your turn now to tell a story.
Okay, Torbeck has a couple of things to say before he begins. First, once Torbeck tried to tell some poems and it didn't go very well, so please everyone be patient. 2,
You got this.
Torbeck is sorry that he called you by the wrong name. You just reminded Torbeck of an old friend.
Oh, is it a dashing, handsome old friend?
He is. He's very handsome, especially his mustache.
He has a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes he has to reapply it, but
Oh.
you know, he
Is
looks
he a crocodile
good.
guy too?
He is, I think. Torbeck's not so sure.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
gives
been
me an
so
idea.
long. Anyway.
Thank you for sharing, Torbeck. I have something I want to get off my chest before you go as well.
Okay. Torbeck's, I guess, fine with that.
You can wait.
Come on, Chuckles.
God,
It's
you
on my chest.
Yeah.
This is an emotional moment.
Share the spotlight a little, Torbeck. I mean, guys, you had like 3 intro lines to your story. Give Chuckles I mean, God, how much time does a guy need to talk? Chuckles, please.
Bitsy, that part of your story really resonated with me was the part with the cubs. Reminded me of that scene with the bear in the movie The Edge, starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin.
Here we go again.
Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest before you went. Thank you for hearing that.
Okay, well, Torbeck was just saying that Torbeck hasn't really done anything heroic, but if Torbeck had to pick, Torbeck would think about the time where Torbeck was working at the carnival, and Torbeck had to climb up the Ferris wheel again, like one does when Mr. Kremmy says climb up the Ferris wheel. Only that day, Torbeck took a particularly nasty fall. Torbeck landed on his head. The voices went away for a little while, but Torbeck's vision was a little blurred. He was very sleepy, and really the only thing left to do was drink 16 double whiskey sours about it.
Wow.
Well, the heroic thing is that the next morning, Torbeck still got up and went to work.
What?
Before, but not before, weirdly casting conjure piss in Frost's boots. Allegedly!
What?
Oh, that was weird. Torbeck thought he heard his... It doesn't matter.
Well, surely you had workman's comp, though.
What's
take some time
workman's comp?
to get paid time off because of your injury on the job.
Paid? Time off?
You were an employee, weren't you, Torbeck?
Torbeck is still, well, yes, Torbeck was an employee, in some regards might still be.
Oh, surely you get paid for your labor, do you?
Yeah, Torbeck's employees get a salary.
A what?
Or sometimes a wage.
A wage or a salary.
What does that mean?
It means that you get money.
no.
You get currency. They give you money, and you can use that money to pay for goods and services.
All the 16 whiskey sours.
How enforceable is that?
And 32 whiskey sours.
32 whiskey
It's
sours.
it's pretty enforceable. I mean, there are OSHA regulations.
You're saying that Torbeck does things and he's supposed to get coin in response?
At least copper pieces, if not all the way up to electrum pieces.
Not completely fiddling with the law of your land.
Who else knows about this?
It's pretty,
Everyone
pretty
raise your
standard.
hand if you know about salaries.
Oh, yeah, good story, Torbeck.
Anyway, Des is frightening, but also that's what Torbeck did. He went to work the next day, hungover and concussed.
And you did it because you love your friends.
Torbeck does love his friends.
I can see that in every pore of your body. You are a good friend, and you value and love your friend, and it is through friendship that you are able to find a way to climb to the highest Ferris wheel. And even when wounded, you get up to make sure that your friendship never ends.
Yeah, Mr. Crummy calls me a coworker, but you know, that's kind of a friend, right?
But Briggsy calls you a friend.
Briggsy does call Torbeck a friend.
I do, but I think Mr. Cremmy calls you an employee, not really a co-worker. Not that I know the guy, I know anything about it.
Oh, that's a
Yeah, sucks that
powerful
happened.
distinction. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to Torbeck's
Thank you
story.
for telling your story.
Yes.
Well,
And all of this
That was good, Torbeck.
is
That was
going
good.
to be so
that was something. That
and
was something,
so
all right.
helpful. Now sleep. All of you, sleep. I need you all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Let me see what my...
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't got none of that.
Oh boy, Torbeck got a
I
7.
think I'm proficient in that.
Good night, everyone.
Wisdom plus 3.
You got a 3?
3.
Oh, wow. You pass.
24.
You found
Okay.
14.
11.
7.
You all feel your eyes begin to flutter as your head begins to swim, and you watch as she unfurls her legs out from under her, and you realize that image that had come to you originally of it seeming like a hen squatting down over her eggs, you realize that her feet are chicken feet
Oh, jeez.
as she
I'll say,
unfurls
look
them
at the
from
legs on
beneath
that
her.
Check out those gams.
Am I dreaming or what?
And she begins to move around the room, staring down at all of you as you begin to slowly fade into unconsciousness. She lets out a little chuckle, and the smell of nutmeg fills the room. You realize that it's been in everything that you have consumed. There's been just that little hint of spice. And as it begins to waft over you, each one of you feels as if something is missing from you. As if something that's happened this night has taken something from you. As she begins to laugh and laugh and laugh, she walks over. Your vision is slowly darkening as there is just a narrow field of vision now. As you watch her walk over to her mantelpiece, she picks up a small snow globe and she turns it around in her hand. You could potentially find what you have lost, but it will be hard to get to me, and without your most impressive traits, I think there's no chance. Grandma Nutmeg wins this round, and she shakes. She shakes the snow globe, and you all begin to feel yourselves get dizzy as you fall into unconsciousness.
How do you not know what a tortilla is?
No, this was Candied Island the whole time.
You
The lady that fed me piss, so spiked my drink, impossible.
Never seen this coming. It's a bigger betrayal than sorrow, man.
Oh, I'll say now I know what it feels like for a mackerel to see a mermaid.
How disappointing.
It's really good.
I see that.
you don't say anything at all.
I say that
because
before I pass it out.
you-
Something about a mackerel and a mermaid.
you
I'll say.
all fade to black. You come to what feels like moments later, but your bodies feel refreshed and renewed as if you've been sleeping for hours, maybe even days. You wake up in about 1.5 feet of snow, but it's not cold the way the winter court snow had felt. There's almost a comfort to it as you begin to dust yourselves off and you look around and you realize that the sky above you is not the sky of the winter court, but is a round glass dome that reflects the light of what is very clearly a candlelit room. You look down around you see this large valley spread out ahead of you, and you realize that you have found yourself inside of this snow globe atop the mantelpiece of Grandma Nut's house. And all of you feel as if you are missing something. You're not quite sure what it is. It's definitely not your penis.
Oh, thank God.
Get your hands off my penis!
Torbeck would be so depressed if his canonically giant schlong was gone.
We all lost our penis! No!
But you look down around you and you realize that you are stuck here and you are not quite sure where to go. What you see ahead of you is a slope down the hill that leads to what appears to be this beautiful, almost Toyland-esque town. Further past that, you see two towering mountains similar to the ones that you had witnessed inside of the winter court. You faintly see some movement on the edges of the mountain, a large wooden bridge that traverses a huge cavern. And then at the very top of this mountain, you see the entrance to a huge cave that seems to lead out to what is a near replica of Grandma Nutmeg's house, all the way across this snow globe that you found yourselves in. You all look around and check to see that each of you are there, and there's one thing that you all notice, that you all have in common. You hate Torbeck.
Oh, man.
You don't want to be his friend.
Oh.
He sucks. You wish that he weren't there. It's just the worst.
I feel weirdly normal.
Hey, guys, that whole thing was weird. It's
Why
good
don't you
to
just
see
shut
you.
the hell up, all right?
What?
Yeah, just stop talking, all right? Your voice is grating. Because I can't stand the sound of you anymore.
Face is really stupid.
My face? Torbeck's face?
Oh, I can't even look at shit.
Yeah. I say, and you smell bad.
Yeah, the face, the voice, the stench,
That's fair.
the horrible war crimes.
And you expect people to tolerate you?
Torbeck was hoping,
And
yeah.
you know what, Torbeck?
What?
I could tolerate all of it.
Uh-huh.
All of that. If
Okay.
you weren't just such a fucking bore.
Tell me about
Yeah,
it.
and a real
Oh.
downer. A real downer, too.
Yeah.
Oh, God really sucked the energy out of a room, this guy.
Bitsy, don't tell Torbeck you feel the same way.
Why do you always refer to yourself in the third person? It's fucking horse shit! Don't even look at me!
Oh no! Things have gotten even worse. You know, guys, Torbeck thought you all were different. You're all starting to remind me of Frost and Gricko and Gideon and Mr. Kremmy.
Anybody else here a garbage disposal runner?
Flip the switch off.
Just this annoying whir. I'll say. Just this annoying whir in the air.
Why will you talk at a moment like this after we've been so discombobulated, like the plane crash in The Edge starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin?
That's what you needed a reminder for?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Torbeck did once hear his voice not that long ago, and it's not that too dissimilar from a garbage disposal.
You ever see a garbage disposal and think, what kind of? You ever think? What?
You mean, hear me out.
Yeah, hear me out.
No.
Well, a garbage disposal. It sounds so exotic.
I think that's called the color of the void. We just want to just mangle your hand in the...
Yeah, my doc said that's what that was.
Yeah.
The call of the void.
So I guess we're trapped in this snow globe forever. Do you think that we're gonna die of starvation?
At least it's warmer in here. We got that going, right, guys?
At least it's warmer in here. We got that going, right, guys?
Anyway,
Hey, God! Well, it was good when you said it.
Okay. I think if we break open the snow globe, hatch a plan that was as good as Bitsy's story, to kill this old lady, steal our piff back, and get to the party, we might be able to show up before they play Dominic the Ivory Italian Yuletide donkey.
As a reminder, you looking out over the land, you're able to see the layout. And you see that there is a town below you that looks like almost like a clockwork mechanical, or more like a diorama town. Like if you think about
Christmas Village style.
Christmas Village style, where you imagine when you go to the lake, you're actually stepping onto a mirror instead of an actual lake.
Classic.
Sort of thing. You also see some things dotting the mountains, leading up to what appears to be this large cave system. And at the very peak of the highest mountain, you see what is a near exact replica to the hut that you had, the cottage you had been in. If you look outside of the snow globe and you look out over the cottage that you had previously been in, you see that there are no signs of Grandma Nutmeg there at all. And the last cackled words, you hear them ring throughout your brain that if you could reach her, she would give you back what you've lost.
I don't seem to have lost anything. Did you guys lose anything?
I didn't lose nothing.
No, I didn't lose a thing.
Torbeck hasn't lost anything either.
Torbeck hasn't lost anything either.
You didn't have anything to lose, you bum.
Yeah.
Well, I have this disgustingly filthy sack, and I hold up a nasty burlap sack full of, like, God knows what.
Oh.
Torbeck didn't lose this.
Oh, here, give it here.
No!
Well, all I'm saying is that old F-Sack is looking a lot cooler than you are, Torbeck. So maybe we should ditch the lump and hang out with F-Sack.
This is what I was gonna say. We should fucking ditch this guy.
Oh, and take his shit.
No, just leave him.
You will separate me from my filthy sack over my dead corpse!
That can be arranged.
Bring it on, Gator Boy!
You know we both have guns, right?
3 of us have guns.
The Witchlight tanks begin to glow.
I'll say, okay. The one thing we can all agree on, even Torbeck, is that we hate Torbeck. Okay? But we can't let that tear us apart. We can't start killing each other inside of a snow globe. What we have to do is we have to find Grandma Nut, maybe or maybe not get our piss back.
Nutmeg!
Well, shut up, Torbeck. I'm in the middle of talking. Just shut your mouth.
Nutmeg.
Shut your mouth, okay? I'm losing my accent. I'm shifting into Gideon a little bit. I'll say it's just an easy shift when I get all upset. We can't let this thing tear us apart. We gotta maybe go to that town. We gotta maybe see that other hut up on the hill. I don't quite know where we're supposed to go, but we can't. But stay here, and we can't kill everybody. We'll just start shooting and clawing each other. We're gonna start dying in the snow.
Also, in the 2 years we've been together, I lost my shotgun and replaced it with this historically accurate heavy crossbow.
How long do you think it would take for us to get to the edge of the globe?
How long would it take to get to the end of the
You
world?
imagine that if you...
He said mockingly.
You look out over this scene, and it's almost like it's laid out like Candyland, where you have a very clear path towards your destination, that you would head from where you're at now along the path. You see a beautiful large evergreen tree bedecked in candlelight, and there seems to be some commotion around it before eventually making your way directly towards that village, crossing a beautiful frost-covered lake, heading into the mountains, where you then see what appears to be this large wooden bridge that crosses a cavern, heading towards a cave system, which you would then go through to reach the hut. All of that said and done, at the current pace that you have been taking the session, about 3 weeks, but as it's intended by the end of the night.
Oh. I think we can make it by the end of the night.
Okay. This is like Candyland. That means that the sloppy, gloppy swamp is around the corner.
But in order to get there, we have to roll 1d6
wonder.
and then advance.
Hear
If we
me
get to
out.
certain numbers, then we get sent back for... Oh, we're thinking of snakes and ladders.
Oh,
Wait.
Candyland's the one with colors, and we're hoping for doubles.
Oh! So do we roll 1d6 or 2?
No, you draw
you
cards.
draw cards. Oh,
Oh.
I've seen this in the movies. All we have to do is run at the glass of the snow globe, and we throw our weight against it, and we'll slide off and break, and we'll be totally fine. I throw the full weight of my body against the glass.
You die instantly.
Yeah, it's actually plasma, and it incinerates. Yeah, you just
It's like one of those plasma light balls from Spencer's.
atomized. Yeah.
You take 9 points of force damage.
Oh,
It's a lot of damage.
You slam into the edges of the snow globe, and you immediately see that same rippling magical effect that you remember seeing outside of the house when the avalanche had tried to completely decimate it. This entire thing seems to be magically charged, almost like a nutty electric fence, and you are force damaged into submission and propelled backwards into the snow. The smell of nutmeg is completely coated in the inside of your nose. It's almost like you were 14 again, and your friends convinced you that it makes sense to try and swallow an entire spoonful of nutmeg, which you can't actually do because of the way nutmeg exists.
You okay? You okay there, Chuckles?
Guys, I think I just snorted and then my nostril got full of nutmeg.
Wait, your nose is full of nut?
Are you saying there was nutmeg on the glass, or you just charged it?
I think it's like spooky witch magic.
Do you have nostrils?
I think it's very unclear.
Does nutmeg count as a nut?
What?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, nutmeg is a key component of pumpkin spice.
Oh,
Does it count as a nut?
Wait.
It might be a tree nut.
Oh!
Certainly not a legume.
Oh! Also, are you pulling
Let's get
teeth out
away
of your
from the
mouth?
side of this fucking thing.
Oh! How I look, guys? My nose is like crumpled. My teeth are all
We
broken.
look like the Mummy, but not the 1990s one, like the 1930s one where they were pushing.
I thought you were going to say the 2019 one starring Tom
Like
Cruise.
that.
like the original one.
Oh, like the original one.
Oh, like the one kind of like Tom Cruise?
You need a new nose.
You're gonna have to do something about those teeth as well. You're looking terrible.
Well, maybe we will solve everything by going to the sloppy gloppy swamp.
I don't think even
If the rumors are true.
I think even if the rumors are true, the sloppy gloppy swamp's gonna kick you right out.
If this is the evil stepsister of Grandma Nut, this is horseshit. This is horseshit. I would promise Grandma Nut would make us all legume. Not drink piss and break our teeth out. What a bitch.
You were wrong.
That Meg is so important.
Okay, Bitsy, lead the way out of here so we can get on to the next adventure.
I'm gonna head down to that diorama town. Looks cool.
Oh, to the north. Lead the way.
Well, let's just follow the path, maybe. The
Oh.
last time Bitsy led.
Yeah.
We almost all died out in the snow.
I wanna go to the diorama town.
Let's all link arms and skip down.
Except for you, Torbeck.
You walk like 5 steps behind. Five steps. 10 behind.
10 paces.
10 steps?
He can probably still hear 10 paces.
Like,
Well, he's gotta be just within
dual
it.
length in case we need to turn around and shoot him.
All right, Torbeck will stay back. You guys go ahead.
Yeah.
When Torbeck counts to 10, he'll follow along.
Okay.
Well, that sounds like a great plan.
All
Okay.
right, good luck, guys. I'll
So-
see you when I get there.
Thank you.
That thing's dangerous.
Yeah, it's like a hair trigger. He goes off and he's...
No, he goes like sailing down into the town. Wilhelm scream.
Is this an upgrade from the shotgun?
No, the shotgun was way better than this.
How did you lose it?
It was stolen from me. I didn't lose it.
By whom?
If I knew, I would have fucking killed him with a crossbow.
Bitsy was walking outside for 10 minutes in the snow and lost half of everything she
I've been
had.
looking for that shotgun for a year.
Well, I guess we'll follow this colorful path and skip our way down.
Oh, we need to skip?
I think that when there's a magical pathway leading to your magical adventure, it's decreed that you skip. At least that's what old skier gobbler said as he was nuzzling that dirty commie Rudolph.
What a strange.
Let's go, everybody. It's beginning to look a lot like Witchlight.
I love
What
to
does
get
that
10 paces ahead and then I shamble behind.
You all begin to make your way down the hill, heading towards the town that you see at the center of this snow globe that you found yourselves in. But it is not the town that you will reach first. It is the giant evergreen tree that blocks your path. It looks huge from the top of the hill, but as you get closer to it, it is gargantuan. It is one of the biggest trees you've ever seen. It is adorned with shiny bulbs and multicolors and strings of flickering candlelight in every color that you could imagine. It sparkles against the sky here. And beneath it, you see huge presents wrapped in exquisite gold-gilded wrapping paper depicting the Holly King and the Yule Lads and celebrating this time of year. As you get close to them, you can almost smell the riches that lie within these packages. You see a sign out front that says, "Take one."
Oh!
Presents.
Presents!
Presents? And it's encouraging us to take one. Oh, it's in the spirit of Decemberween.
I want the biggest one! I want the biggest one! Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Oh,
Fuck out of the way!
oh,
Fuck out of my way!
I'll say it.
We scramble for the best one.
I walk up 2 minutes later.
Briggsy,
Whatever's left.
well, you guys make a contest. Make a strength contest.
I go for the one that looks most Nintendo 64 shaped.
There is like a pathway to get in there. It's a one person at a time sort of deal.
An athletics contest, you said, or what kind of contest?
Yeah, athletics is fine.
Oh.
11.
20.
Oh!
Chuckles, you
Chuckles is a
are
goddamn athlete.
you are easily able to get in there as you push it. Briggsy, he slips on a piece of ice and lands on his rear.
Tailbone.
Do I have... Hold on.
You can't cheat. You can't use
I
your
might cheat.
abilities in Dungeons and Dragons.
Please. Hold on. After you see number...
Well, I think I'll just take this one right over here.
Oh, it won't matter. It's fine.
Of all the professions in the world, you chose pirate. Disgusting.
I look around. Do I see any packages that look like a wrapped up shotgun?
Another way to best describe it. So the tree is gigantic, and all around it you have these presents that are piled, but there is a fence around that.
Oh.
And there's a sign that says, "Take one."
Okay.
And then it says, "Happy Yuletide."
Okay.
and there is a pathway that goes in where one person can go in, take a gift, and come back out.
Oh.
But you can't all be in there at once.
So Chuckles just beat you
So
in there.
Chuckles
Chuckles
in there.
Got it.
beat everyone in, and he's
So it's
looking for
one
a
at a
present.
time
You
kind
can
of
go
thing.
around
It's a one
the
at a time.
outside and kind of look over the gate to try and figure out what you're going to grab once you get in there, but you're not all in there. And I would say roll a perception check to see if you find what you're looking for.
I will walk all the way around making this perception check. And I will get a 13.
Perfect. I need you to roll a d12 for me, please.
Me?
Yes.
One at a time. I'll hurry up.
You better hurry up.
I lied. A
Oh,
d8.
nice.
I need you to roll a d8 for me,
Does,
please.
does something prevent Briggsy from getting
3.
in there? Like, does he hit the...
Is it magic?
He slipped on ice and fell on his ass.
I see.
But can I, while he's picking, is it magically one of the
It is
Probably
magically
sealed.
one at
That's
a
what I
time.
figured.
An 3. I think that was
All right. Can you roll a d100 for me, please?
D100?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh boy, it's gonna be the best present. I knew it. Oh, 26, the lucky number. That was a good age. That was a good age, being 26. That was the height of my career.
And you've picked your present?
20. Oh, I look for the one that is the most N64 shaped.
Yeah, you
And
find
26
one that looks N64 shaped. And you pick it up and you shake it, and it sounds like your favorite multicolored but slightly transparent plastic. And you just have a really good feeling about this.
Purple one. It's got the expansion pack. They might have Big Funkin' 64.
What?
They might have Big Funkin' 64.
No, you're not that lucky.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can open it now or if it'll ruin the spirit of Decemberween. I don't want to get double
Open
witch
it.
curse and piss.
You have a feeling it's intended that you open it now. You can see a large sack to the side where people have put their wrapping paper after they've opened their
Oh
gifts and
God,
left.
Dad's already out with the trash bag, and we all just sat down with our cocoa. Take it easy, man.
You unwrap your package really quickly. Super excited. The box within looks exactly like a Nintendo 64.
Oh!
You can't believe this is sold out everywhere.
No
Controllers
way!
better not have rumble packs in
This
them.
has been sold out since the 90s, and you just can't believe it. And as you open the box, you find a
The
potion of
1190s.
invisibility inside.
Well, I'll say, does it have golden eye?
Wait, what is it?
It's got like this cloudy substance in here.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Back of the line,
Oh, are those
Torbeck.
presents?
Back of the line.
They're not for you, Torbeck.
There's a line. There's nothing for
Okay,
Torbeck.
I'm done here.
Oh, back of the line. And I skulk. And I drag my feet and I get in the back of the line.
Why does the Holly King give better presents to the other kids?
Well, it could be on account of the fact that you killed him and fucked his wife.
No, I didn't fuck his wife.
Oh,
I
you
fucked his
smooched-
fiance.
You smooched his wife. I forgot.
I guess
Oh,
that's
yeah,
a
I
big difference.
smooched. And he was married to a gorilla. I married a hot clown.
Chuckles, it's a gift. You should be grateful.
Oh, the spirit of Decemberween decrees by law that I must be grateful and thank you, Yuletide Jr. No, thank you.
Get the fuck out of my way!
Oh, fuck!
I go in if no one else stops me.
I'm in the back of the line.
I'm
behind
banished.
Briggsy.
For the largest present under this tree.
Your eyes
The biggest
immediately go to a massive box.
Oh, yeah.
It is about as tall as Torbeck.
This is like in World of Warcraft where you
Yep,
go to
yep,
Guido's Vale.
Oh,
and
exactly
it's all
right.
the-
Fucking
the-
thing.
basically choose which
Exactly
present.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna walk up to the giant present and I'm gonna walk in front of it, and then my hand is gonna detach and like hover over it and turn into a gear, and then I'm gonna stand in front of it and do this.
You are so excited
And
for
then
this.
kneel down.
I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
A D8. I don't have any dice. How am I supposed to roll
You have,
a
you have,
D8?
you have a mug of dice.
Roll these a 7.
Okay, and roll a d100 for me.
You're doing something. I don't know what's happening.
I don't have any.
I'm terrified. Oh,
35.
That's how much damage you take.
It explodes.
That actually wouldn't one shot me.
no.
No.
You should have a good amount of health.
Yeah.
We're all right.
You
Yeah.
You do this thing as the gear begins to go, and you watch as the package unfurls. It's this beautiful, ornate box. It thrums with magic. Inside of it is something you immediately recognize. You have seen this on the shelves of prolific magic shops all across Avantris. It is a Rod of the Pact Keeper +3. Whoa! Shining and beautiful. You reach out and grab it, and as your hand comes into contact with it, you smell nutmeg, and I need you to roll a d4.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god! What the hell? I got this little jar. I can't control it.
1.
You grab it, you feel it thrum with magic, you feel your body begin to attune to it, this thing that you covet, as your senses fill with the smell of nutmeg, and immediately it disappears and is in Chuckles' hands.
Check out his fat rod! Where'd he go? No!
Oh, this is better than Nintendo 64!
How's it feel?
What? Look at this fat rod!
That's mine!
How's it feel to be handling this fat
rod?
Oh, hey, it was the magic of Yuletide. What can I say? You know what they say? Oh, Saint
Chuckles!
Oh, what
Give me my fucking rod!
Briggsy, what are you gonna do? Shoot me?
I shoot him. Twice!
Roll an attack twice!
I can't wait till this downs Chuckles. He's already been damaged.
I know.
Roll a nat 20. Roll a
my
nat 20
God.
for God's
10
sakes.
and 11, so that's probably both hit. Each one is +9. What's your AC?
Holy shit.
16.
So the lowest is 20.
Oh!
Let's fucking go.
This is max.
30 points of damage.
I'm still. I'll blast and I'll get covered in soot as my clown nose and lips spin around Daffy Duck style.
There's like char marks.
You're despicable.
And I start
turn around.
I start hustling after him, and right, I'm like leap over the fence. That's all. But before I go, I'm gonna
30
grab,
points of damage?
I'm gonna grab an extra present on my
Okay.
way out.
Sure.
And I'm like tumble,
Roll a d8 for me, please.
and I get over the fence. And I book it after Chuckles.
Roll a d8.
You say 30 points?
30
Yeah.
points. 4.
Jeez.
As he runs away, I'll say, I don't think you should take it. Oh, they'll have it.
Roll a d100 for me.
This is harmless.
Yeah, I know. Well, it says take 1, but
31.
Yeah.
Weird. 31.
You grab this present and you hold it to yourself almost like a football as you begin to barrel through the snow towards Chuckles. Do you guys have the same speed?
Probably.
Yeah, 30.
30.
Then roll an acrobatics check for me, please, or a contest.
I'm walking very slowly. I'm not running.
You are
also been
ready.
shot.
Just had his whole face blasted off.
And I'm walking away as my nose and my broken mouth are looking not very in the Yuletide spirit. You okay, Chuckles? Bring me in.
You are hurling towards
Yeah,
Chuckles
I'm booking.
as you vault over. You grab the package, hold it to you football style. You vault over the fence. You are barreling towards him. I need you to roll a d4 for me, please.
What was that, young Minnie?
1.
You are barreling towards him as you feel the package beneath your arm disappear, and you see it appear in Chuckles' hands right next to the rod as you attempt to tackle him.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shit. Shame on
Glue.
somebody. Fucking die! I shoot twice again.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Well, you will be at disadvantage because you're within melee range of him at this point.
Oh, I am? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this actually misses, probably.
16.
11.
I sway past that.
Did it go in here?
It went
Oh my
inside
God.
your iPad. That's scuffed for sure.
It's Scruff
That's a natural
McGruff.
20.
Oh my god.
That's a disadvantage.
You gotta do it twice.
No. What is that?
Chicago, Illinois.
Is it 5?
Oh my god.
14 misses.
60652.
You land on top of Chuckles as you're trying to wrestle. I'm assuming the packages out of his arm.
Give it here.
No,
Give it here. I feel like slapping him. I'm trying to get the rod out of his head. Give me that other fucking thing. I don't even know what it is. No.
Will you stop saying it?
No.
This is
It's mine.
mine.
No. It's mine. No.
This is mine.
You guys fight over the rod.
Meanwhile,
I gently tap Bitsy on the shoulder and I say, "What are they
This
doing?"
favorite green tree present situation's gonna tear us apart, Torbeck. Also, ooh.
That's what's gonna tear us apart, presents.
I'm gonna get mine. I think I see one that looks like a shotgun.
Yeah, you bounce in and you go straight for the one that looks like a shotgun.
Torbeck will stay at the back of the line.
I can't hear you.
I need you to roll a d8.
Oh my god.
7.
D100 for me, please.
I get a 39.
39. You grab this shotgun-shaped present and you begin to unwrap the package. You can feel the magic thrumming.
White 12 gauge.
And you were hoping for the 12 gauge. And in the back of your mind, you hear your previous, you hear your sisters calling to you, "You'll shoot your eye out, you'll shoot your eye out." But you don't care because you want this. You're not going to shoot your eye out. And you're not, because it's not a gun. It's a staff of fire. And as you hold it in your hands, you can feel the flames licking up around it, but oddly enough, it doesn't burn you as you feel yourself attuned to it immediately.
Ooh. It's not a shotgun, it's a staff of fire.
That's amazing. What does it do?
You immediately know what it does. This staff is very rare. It requires attunement by a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard, or Bitsy. You have, it does. You have resistance to fire damage while you hold this staff. It has 10 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to cast Burning Hands, Fireball, or Wall of Fire. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, it is gone forever.
Whoa.
I guess it's kind of like a shotgun.
Wow, to say it actually sounds like a lot better than a shotgun.
Well, happy Yule times to you. That's amazing.
I can do this.
And I turn to the tree and I fire a fireball into the branch.
Bitsy, I haven't got my present yet.
You fire the fireball,
What the hell are you doing?
immediately 3 of the charges on this staff are just wiped out. But you incinerate at least 15 trees in the process.
Oh. It's kind of like a shotgun, but better.
Is the tree on fire now?
Yeah,
the snow around it seems to be magical as the trees went up in flames, but they're simmering into embers as the snow consumes them. The fire doesn't continue.
Bitsy, you have to be responsible with that. Pointed at just like bad guys. Not just, hey! Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Hey! Whoa!
Nice trigger design.
Wait,
Trigger control, Bitsy! Trigger control! You're flagging left and right.
No! Stop it! Give it! I need it!
No! I say do not give it to Chuckles.
Why are all these presents rod-shaped?
Alright, I'm going in to get mine. Why don't you point that thing?
Torbeck will wait.
Back in the line, Torbeck. I go in and I look for the
Torbeck's
most
still in the
expensive looking
back.
present.
You
Anything that's in the
are-
nicest wrapping paper I've ever done did see.
You
my
are
natural born life.
sniffing for luxury, and you see a present where most of it is the gold gilding. It looks like this present is actually wrapped in gold. And you reach down and pick it up. I need you to roll a d8 for me,
Oh,
please.
me, oh my, Jean-Luc wishes. Roll what?
D8.
D8.
What does it mean?
1.
Roll a d100 for me, please.
5.
Oh no.
Turns out it was a piece of poop.
False lies have been
Well,
What's in this box?
strangely beautiful box for a strange piece of poop.
You pick up.
What could it be?
Just give it to me, Yuletide.
It's got to be another rod. It has to be another
I'm
rod.
shaking like a leaf on a tree. Just let me know what it is, Yuletide magic. There's so much paper here, I can't get to it.
You pick up this present that looks like it's the most expensive present in the tree. And you open it to find a regular potion of healing.
Hey, that's way better than what I fucking got.
What did you say? What did you fucking get?
God, this is like cleaner. It's solvent.
Dish soap. I'm not even sure this could take the stain out of a carpet.
What did you get?
Well, I think it's a regular potion of healing.
That's amazing.
No, shut up, Torbeck, you stupid Yuletide chair.
Yeah,
it doesn't apply to this situation, okay?
Get your own present.
Chuckles, please! I need this, please! Please!
No. That's a real nice present.
I've let go.
The greatest thing
No.
I need this! It gives me plus 3 on my spell save DCs,
I
and I only have 2 spell
I just
slots!
want it because you want it.
Please!
I just want it because you want it. Get out.
Can I physically take it off of him?
Yeah.
Even if he's not holding it? Oh.
No.
Oh, okay. I just pick it up and I stand up
Can
with
you
it.
roll a d4 for me, please?
4.
You wrench the rod of the pact keeper plus 3 out of Chuckles' hands, and you feel it begin to attune to you. You're looking down at it longingly as it disappears and appears in Torbeck's hands.
Unlimited power! I'll fucking kill you!
What is this?
Only one of those hits.
I have 17 armor class. Not very high.
12 points of damage.
Torbeck gets hit in the side and drops into the snow. And he drops the rod. I drop the rod.
You pick it back up?
I do.
Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
Oh.
Alright! Nobody motherfucking take this from me! What should be next?
God, that horrible nightmare is over. Thank God I don't have to worry about that anymore.
As Chuckles says this,
Thank
the
God.
rod appears in his hands
Oh,
again.
everybody get down!
I reach out.
You motherfucker!
I put a sign that says, uh-oh.
No, get down! Chuckles, look out!
That actually misses, I think. I'm not. There we go, there's one hit. 10 points of damage.
I am unconsciously dying. Thank God it's finally
Sweet
I basically I stand up and I brush myself off, and the piano part of Layla starts playing. As I turn around and I open a door, this door appears out of nowhere, and I'm just feeling, thank gosh that's over. I open and I say, oh no.
I get up out of the snow as I'm holding my side from where I've been shot, and my only focus is to just get across the fence to get to the presents.
Yeah, it's easy for you.
Well,
Your strides are long. You leave a trail of blood in your wake, but you do eventually make your way into the area with the presents. I need you to roll a d8 for me, please.
I look around at the presents, and Torbeck thinks to himself, maybe Torbeck could use a nice cologne or a nice razor or a bottle of grain alcohol. I got a 7.
Okay. Can you roll a d100 for me, please?
I'll walk over to
76.
I'll walk over to where Chuckles has been shot and murdered and then bleeding out in the snow. And cast healing word.
You look over to where Chuckles is now dying, and you see that even in death, he holds on to that rod of the Pact Keeper for dear life.
I'll say, get up, you bum. You're only 2 years away.
I'm slowly dragging my blunderbuss behind me in the snow.
So I have been shot in the back of the head. I stumble forward.
Yes, but your mouth was
My
on the
mouth
back
is there,
of
so
your
all the teeth are gone. All the teeth are gone. The nose it looks like a hot dog in the microwave.
I look down at
No, go ahead.
I look down at Chuckles' body and I say, well, I'll say, I can fix this. Get up, you bum.
Is this as he does this? I kick Chuckles over with my boot. That'll fucking teach you. I'll pull that shit again, Chuckles. And I'll pull the rod out of his hand if it comes straight.
Wait, what do you do? I'm sorry, I was reading something. Yes, he's done. He's done.
I pull the rod from Chuckles' hands. And Chuckles
I got rigor mortis, so I don't know how that works.
You need to make a death saving throw, please.
It smells.
Can you roll a d4 for me, please?
You take 9 points of healing.
Jean-Claude, help, please!
I'm not touching him.
What do you got?
He is absolutely shit his whole bag.
Oh, he's so strong, please. I can roll the 2.
Who's 2?
You begin to pour the potion into.
I have healing word.
You're healing word.
Yeah,
you begin to.
9 points.
I'm really more about the story of the healing rather than the actual mechanics.
You begin to heal.
Get up, you bum.
Chuckles.
It's my healing word.
As you look down at the rod, once again thrumming with power in your hand, you can feel it reaching towards you, beginning to attune to you. As it disappears, you look over as Jean-Claude holds it above his head.
I'm not touching him. My hands. Oh fuck.
All right,
no, I don't want it. I don't want it.
The hard way or the easy way.
Briggsy, the easy way. I'll say, put the gun down, man. I'm handing you the
place
rod.
it in the snow right there. All right, Baxter, step the fuck away.
I'm
You two, get back.
I'm with the presents. I know where you're
Bitsy. I know. You're moving in the air.
Don't shoot!
Torbeck, you die first.
Don't shoot!
You
just take the rod.
You are holding your present in your hands while all this is happening. You're looking back as they're at this standstill where Jean-Claude is staring down the barrel of a gun, where you watch as Briggsy is completely unraveling in his greed. And yet you still find time to begin to unfurl the edges of your package. And you find yourself looking at this beautiful, magical instrument. An Amstruth harp is held in your hands. It begins to attune to you immediately. A wondrous item, very rare, requires attunement by a bard or a Torbeck.
Yes!
This instrument of the bards is an exquisite example of its kind, superior to any ordinary instrument in every way. 7 types of these instruments exist, each named after a legendary bard college. A creature that attempts to play the instrument without being attuned to it, that doesn't matter, so we're not going to worry about it. You can use an action to play the instrument and cast one of its spells. Fly, invisibility, levitate, protection from evil and good, control weather, cure wounds, and wall of thorns. Once the instrument has been used to cast a spell, it can be used to cast that spell again until the next dawn, or ever again. The spells use your spellcasting ability and spell save.
She added the end ever again. She added that.
I added that because you will not last the night. So these do not continue after 24 hours.
I like my staff with fire.
I stare at my harp in wonder and gratitude, as I feel that this harp is the true embodiment of Yuletide
You look
spirit.
down at it and you strum the harp, and the edge of the harp is shaped like a beautiful angelic woman. And as you strum it, you watch as her eyes open and she looks up at you. You're so beautiful, Torbeck.
I strum it and I begin to fly around the Christmas tree.
You're so graceful when you fly, Torbeck!
Look at Torbeck! And I'm just doing circles around the tree.
But now your one use of fly is gone.
Well, I can fly. Torbeck can fly forever.
How are you going so fast?
Woo! And I'm just like flying.
You must be picking up a lot of
An hour.
Yeah, I'm just flying around, having a good time, strumming the harp.
I'll look up at Torbeck and I'll look
You,
down at my
Briggsy,
normal healing potion.
You don't even look towards flying Torbeck.
Look at the rod.
You hear the music,
On
but
that
your
fucking
eyes are on that rod. Your eyes are on Jean-Claude's rod.
Step back.
I'm gonna step
back.
I'm not anywhere near the
You
rock.
don't have to do this. You have family, don't you?
Well, I got a brother, but I hate him. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna shoot him.
Just tell me you have a wife and kids at home.
No,
all
I
right?
don't get
Yeah,
you.
you
No,
taking him seriously?
No.
Maybe casual.
He's a man with a gun.
Casually.
Step back, I'm back. I'm back. I'm not the Ross house. Hey, Briggsy, I'm nowhere near the rock.
All right, well, just 2 more steps back. I'm gonna approach the rod. No one else fucking touch it, all right?
That's your rod. You work the rod.
All right, I'm gonna work
You
the
work
rod.
the marathon.
That's my
I'll
rod.
say you work the rod, big
That's
fella.
my
Okay,
rod.
you
It's
take
no one
it.
else's
You
rod.
take it, okay? You're very possessive.
Jean-Claude, you saved my life.
Well, yeah, but you owe me 2 years of wages.
Put me back. Put me back.
Put me back.
Take the hit points back.
Put me back.
You know what,
Claude?
You never let somebody who owes you money die. You know that's the thing. How you can
Put me
torture them.
back.
You can break
With the
their
chocolate.
ankles. I mean,
That's just
twist the feet. I mean, I have a feeling I know what happens. I think I have a feeling I know what's gonna happen for just the next hours. This rod's gonna get passed around till we're all dead. So.
You need to clean yourself up, Chuckles.
Well, Torbeck, defying gravity. Oh God, here come the theater kids. Oh fuck. just put an end to it before they get here.
You're supposed to strum the strings, not stroke the edge of the harp, you sick bastard.
It's Torbeck's harp. Torbeck will do what he wants with it.
What a pervert.
Take the rod, Briggsy, so we can get out of here.
I'm trying, but every time I touch it, it goes to somebody else, all right? One of you fucking steals it when I fucking touch it. So we're gonna try something else, all right? Jean-Claude, approach the rod.
Approach the rod.
Approach the rod.
Well, okay. Hey, man, I'm
Sorry.
I'll say. Well, just point your take your finger off the trigger. You've already cocked it, okay? Just give me a little bit.
Look, is this any better? Do you feel safer?
I feel a little bit safer without the crazy man pointing the gun at me with his wild, broken hands on the trigger of a. Okay, I'm approaching the rod.
Approach it. All right, grip the rod.
Do you want me to take? I don't want to. I feel like
Both
I'm gonna
hands.
touch the rod.
Both hands. Pick
Are
it
you
up.
gonna shoot me?
I'm not gonna shoot you. As long as you do what I say. All right? Well done. All right. And I take out my chunk, place it inside me.
What? Place what? You want me to insert this rod?
Insert the rod
You want me to
inside
put
me.
this rod inside?
Put your rod inside, Briggsy, so we can get out of here.
Put my rod inside of me.
You want me to put your own rod inside of you?
Yes, I would.
And just in the chunk
Just,
space?
it's just flesh. It's all rotten and dead anyway.
In
It
his
doesn't really
cavity.
matter. There's a bit of body cavity in there.
Gosh.
You know, some soupy
I'll
rotten bits.
say, Chuckles, this is triple time.
All right.
Put me back.
Go for it. Don't miss. Slow down.
I've seen a lot of things.
I land on the ground. What did I miss, guys?
You know,
I think it's in.
Briggsy, you look full. Are you all right?
Oh, let's see if I can tune it this way.
Roll a d4 for me,
I
please.
feel like I have it now.
From the back, there's like a disgusting, like, orange amount of skin that's just like coming out of it.
I'm right, she pulled down my back.
Is everyone happy with their gifts?
Yeah.
There was a 2. It was a 2 before I
You
changed it.
feel the rod settle into your cavity.
Right in your guts.
Jean-Claude shoved the rod in deep, all the way to the hilt. And for a while, he just leaves it there. And you walk around a little bit. You feel it thrumming inside of you.
I feel the thrum.
And then you feel empty.
I'm thrumming.
I'm gonna
I hear Briggsy. He's gonna blow. He's making his thrum face. Look at him. He's thrumming.
I'm thrumming. Oh no.
This right here is why we do this session every year.
I'm prematurely thrumming.
And you were prematurely thrumming because as you feel like you're getting to that the pinnacle of thrum,
1 minute 55.
you find yourself completely empty. Your rod held tightly in Jean-Claude's grip.
I'm covered in chunks and bits and premature thrumming. Guys! Oh, it smells like Pennsylvania.
Jean-Claude.
Experienced this once before. Guys,
What did Torbeck miss?
Nothing happened. And we were visited by the shitting in your pants magician man. It's the December-ween miracle. He shit in all of our pants.
No, you didn't. You just shit in your pants.
Yeah.
Also, your pants were tucked into your shoes. It's a fucking nightmare.
Torbeck's pants are fine.
oh no! Yeah. Looks a little bit like when you take the trash bag out of the can, but the bag rips.
It's bad.
And it's
coffee grounds.
It is all up and down your leg. I'll say.
It's good thing you have big shoes, man.
Jean-Claude.
Briggsy.
Thank you. I have post-from clarity. I don't need that rod anymore. Let's go be productive and do shit. Let's get shit done.
That's what I've been saying.
I'm over it. I'm over it. You can keep the rod. I don't give a fuck.
Very mature of you, Briggsy.
Thank you. Well, talk to me in a couple of hours and then I'm like,
Do you want to grab another present? I mean, maybe the rod's
no,
too hot
I'm
for
good.
you.
No, I feel like I had a big bowl of pasta salad. Oh, I couldn't.
I think you need a good nap, and I can't look you in the eye. So don't try it.
Why not, Jean-Claude?
Don't try it. We got to make serious plans. I can't.
Do you know how many dead lawyer jokes they teach you in clown college?
How many?
And I've been waiting this whole time. And I just was brought to the edge. And it was ripped away from me again.
Do you need him to die to make the joke?
Yeah, of course.
Well, then just hold on to it forever. I mean, I'm not.
Can you joke about his death prematurely?
Well, very clearly the shitting in your pants magician man favored me because I had the most December-ween spirit.
Yeah, specifically just you.
So I'm gonna go to the next thing.
Instead of squeaking when he walks,
It sounds like he's walking through a swamp.
I waddle.
Is this the gloopy gloppy swamp?
Well,
Okay,
let's
let's go
follow
to
the path,
the
yeah.
next node or whatever.
follow me.
Point of interest.
What is this rod again? What's the rod?
Oh.
What's the rod?
Oh.
This is my stuff.
It's a rod of the pact
It's a
keeper.
rod of the pact keeper, and it is now attuned to you.
It can be attuned by warlocks and Jean-Claude's.
Warlocks and Jean-Claude.
Wait, I could have that thing instead. I just shit my pants. I mean, the shitting in your pants magician man shit in my pants as a reward for my Yuletide
It's a
spirit.
+3 rod of the pact keeper.
Yeah. So we're lost.
You are all leaving and heading to town now?
We're going to the next node.
Yeah.
We're getting away from
Yes.
this.
So you,
tree.
Do we still hate Torbeck?
yes.
Guys, look at my cool harp.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful. It has a beautiful lady on it, and she speaks to Torbeck. She said Torbeck is beautiful.
You are beautiful, Torbeck.
Thank you, harp.
Are you playing
You're welcome, Torbeck.
Are you playing a song, Torbeck?
I could be, but I'm not at the moment.
Do all of your lady figures talk to you?
Of course.
Oh.
Well, do all of your lady figures lie to you?
No, why
I would
they
never lie to you, Torbeck.
Yeah, the
Can we
harp
hear
says
this?
it would
No.
never lie to me.
Well,
He's talking to his harp. He's crazy.
No, the harp is talking to
I
Torbeck.
don't believe you. I can't hear anything. I
You
think you're
can't
going
hear
crazy.
this?
He's lying, Torbeck.
Well, who would do that? Who would just talk to their friend and tell lies?
Despicable mice.
That's
Whoa,
not
I
a
love
nice
that
thing to
movie.
say about Bitsy.
No, but Bitsy hasn't said nice things about you either.
That's...
Does Bitsy think you're as beautiful as I do, Torbeck?
No, Bitsy doesn't.
No, Bitsy doesn't.
I would never say anything like that to you, Torbeck.
I know you wouldn't, Harp. You would never lie to Torbeck.
No, I wouldn't, but Bitsy would.
Guys, I think this harp is cursed. I think it's going to turn Torbeck against me.
The harp's making some
Yeah, the
pretty
harp
good
did it.
points.
The harp shit in your pants?
Yeah, the harp turned it. Yeah, it was the harp and not you, Bitsy.
Oh. Torbeck, how are you feeling about Bitsy over there?
Oh, you know, Torbeck loves his good friend Bitsy, like always.
Yes, Torbeck lied to them.
But if we get those tanks of yours spinning, it might be an entertaining show. Don't you
Briggsy,
think?
stop trying to get the shit in your pants, magician man, come back.
How cool would that be? We could place bets. Bitsy versus Torbeck. I couldn't imagine a cooler fight.
Well, that would be very, very cool. But I mean, honestly, we gotta save Decemberween again. Something I don't really know. I gotta get the sloppy gloppy swap out of my pants, and I gotta get whatever I've lost back. I gotta say goodbye to Grandma Nutmeg. I gotta get to this fucking party before they play Dominic the Ivory Italian Yuletide donkey.
Look, we missed the fucking party.
That's all I wanted.
We're stuck in a snow globe.
This is all I care
Who
about.
knows how fast time is passing out there and how much oxygen is in this snow globe?
Oh, God.
Oh.
I feel like you're making an argument that we should continue on very rapidly.
How much time do you
I
think
would make
we
the
have?
argument that we've been walking and talking
Is
this
this
whole time.
is this a tight space?
No, it's a big valley.
As you leave the tree, you feel the almost oppressive magic of this snow globe swirl around you. I need you all to roll a d20 for me, please.
Oh,
13.
Oh my god.
6.
3.
11.
I will ask for them
6.
in a minute.
Oh, 6.
13.
I got a 6.
I have dark vision.
That's very funny.
I also roll for perception.
Kyle's roll for
You got a,
investigation.
you got a
Kyle's roll.
13?
Yeah.
You look around, especially at your rod that you have now, your staff of fire. And
Jean-Claude has my rod.
you look at your friends and
Goddamn.
you
Love
realize
your
that
rod, okay?
that
Wow.
this is the season for giving, that this is Yuletide, and you feel the need to give gifts. Anything will do, as long as you can justify it. Jean-Claude, what did you get?
11.
11. You believe that you are the star of a cozy holiday cooking show. Chuckles?
3.
You turn into walking mistletoe. Torbeck?
10.
You become very nice and do everything that is asked of you by those you were friendly with. So what's new? Briggsy, what did you get?
6.
You all rolled really low.
Yeah.
You are overcome by an insatiable hunger for pine cones.
What else?
Walking mistletoe?
Yeah.
Is it like a little cluster, or am I made of mistletoe?
What
does it look like?
Whatever, however you would like to interpret that. If you want to be a horrible, like Swamp Thing-esque mistletoe creature, I don't care.
am a horrible Swamp Thing mistletoe, and as my clothes appear,
yes,
I stink and reek, and it's mixed with the green and the white and brown, and the berries are throughout. And I stop. And I turn this horrible, shambling, like, mud beast. Is
that you, Chuckles?
Wow, I think he shit himself again.
I have an idea, guys. I think you should start making out right now.
What?
Make out! Make out! Okay! Fucking kiss!
Grab Jean-Claude.
No, unhand me. But gather around
The
the table.
mistletoe says
No,
make out.
gather around the
Make out.
table. Join me at Jean-Claude's cookery. No, but grab a seat.
Well, Bitsy, you know what they always say. Kiss the cook.
Grab a seat. Don't unhand me.
I'm going
please.
to give you a kiss.
What?
Oh, yeah, let it happen. Let it happen.
I just go to town. It's not a small kiss. There's all the tongue and open mouth in the world. You're running out of oxygen.
This is uncomfortable.
'Tis the season.
Mason's gonna die.
Torbeck. Watch out! I didn't know your tongue was so long. For a tiny mouse.
Dude, that's gross.
That's so disgusting.
Why?
Do you feel left out? I mean,
Does Torbeck feel left out? I looked at the harp.
you should fucking kiss.
Wooden lips, Torbeck.
You heard what he said. Oh, yeah.
How do I currently feel about Briggsy? Do I feel like I'm friendly to him?
You're friendly with him.
I don't like you anymore.
You don't like
me.
Torbeck.
But I know that the harp has all of a sudden tainted my feelings towards Bitsy.
They have, but the harp has not said anything about Briggsy yet. And I would say the mistletoe is magic. It's a kiss fiend mistletoe. I mean, you feel your lips quiver, and they long to be lipped.
Torbeck begins licking his
You want to
lips.
be lipped down by your best friend.
You notice that his lips are very dry. Torbeck's lips are very dry.
Oh, that's good.
There's a weird amount of hair growing out of around his mouth. It's kind of the fur is kind of wet and matted around his muzzle.
I'll say so. The key is that you have to stir the whipped cream by hand.
I mean,
you don't want to use it.
All you have to do is ask, Briggsy.
Oh, it's a whisker.
All you have to do is ask.
I start looking Torbeck up and down.
Say the magic words, Briggsy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I fucking hate your guts right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what makes it good. This wouldn't be the first time I hate smoke. So. Yeah, you should probably do it right now. You should probably do it.
It's the forbidden fruit, Briggsy. Come and get it.
Get over here. And I lean in, but before we kiss, it's a feint, and I find all of these disgusting clumps of Torbeck's hair that look like pine cones. And I start...
He's like scalping. He's ripping the... Delicious.
I can't look away.
And I start eating Torbeck's disgusting pine cone dinnerberries.
And you've been walking through these huge pine trees, and Torbeck has accumulated quite a few pine cones 100%. In his fur.
And I'm ripping flesh out. It doesn't matter. I need
yes,
like
you
red,
are.
bloody bald spots.
Sounds like Velcro. It's awful.
Torbeck's been betrayed again.
Well, it's not what I meant, but I'm into it. Tis the season. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jean-Claude, you're right. A Chianti would pair very nice with this meal.
Wow, let's see what we have on the table for just such an occasion.
Oh, that's lovely,
You can't let the whipped cream settle. I mean, you gotta bring it to stiff peaks, but not overbeat.
Oh,
You're weeping as you're cooking.
Is that for
It's
dessert?
another whisker. I mean, there's just so many. There's just so many.
I'm a bit full, but there's always room for dessert. Get the fuck back over here. I think I've engaged with that RP prompt enough.
I agree.
Let's turn our attention to Jean-Claude.
Oh.
That bowl of whipped cream's looking real smoochable, ain't it, Jean-Claude?
Oh, I don't like the way.
Oh, it's a little stinky, but it's dang
I don't want to do that.
Oh, it's a December ween miracle. It's a December ween miracle. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's the law of December ween.
This is disturbing.
Oh, wait, what is he doing? Why?
Chuckles has makeout power. He just
Oh, yeah.
commands it. It's disgusting.
I vote we murder Chuckles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got this. I could fireball his ass.
Can you disintegrate him like that? I mean, he would go up like a fucking matchbox.
'Tis the season of giving, motherfucker. You made a wood and herbaceous components. You'll go up in an instant.
Do it! Do it! I pull off the mask of mistletoe, and it's the horrible mutated like mistletoe clown amalgam as I reveal my horrible bloody face.
I'll say, fucking shoot him, Bitsy! Fucking shoot him! Do it! Shoot him! Pull it, you coward!
I can't.
It's
Spirit of Yuletide. I can't kill him.
No compromise! Even in the face of ruin Yuletide!
I can't do it.
I'll fucking do it! I shoot him twice.
He's 9 HP.
Damn it. One hits. Where's the D12? There we go.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
18? No, 17. Points of damage.
Who's Steve Jobs?
That's a very good cut.
Very funny.
I am unconscious and dying again.
The moment you go unconscious, you watch as Chuckles flies back. This shitty kiss pervert is flown into a pine tree. And immediately you watch as that facade fades and you see Chuckles go limp into the snow.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, he's Chuckles again. Do the thing.
No, I think I'll let him sit this one out.
Yeah.
Well, Yuletide comes for us all. No, I think, Yuletide. You hear that, Bitsy? The pants-shitting magician's back. The pants shot self say the pants-shitting magician
He shouldn't even have anything left.
He's blessed this moment. He's an empty Capri Sun and he's spilling it. And the worst part is, it's not the part you swipe with the straw.
That might have been his
Pop the
guts.
leak in the bottom. He's the sloppy swamp all along. They've added his picture to the map. I think we just let him die.
Preach,
when I had a chance.
Preach. We should let fate decide.
Oh, there's nothing left I can
roll a
do.
death saving throw for me,
We
please.
should let his death saving throws decide.
One pass.
Okay.
Oh.
You can stabilize.
Bitsy, there's absolutely nothing I could do to help him. I think he's got to figure this one out on his own. I look at that health potion in my hand and I smash it on the ground.
Oh shit! Was that a potion of healing?
No, it wasn't. It was turned to cinnamon syrup.
It looks like a potion of healing.
No, shut your dirty mouth, Bitsy. You had every opportunity to shoot him with that crazy wand.
Hey, you kissed this dirty mouth.
No, you kissed this mouth.
Oh, she's going fine.
No,
No,
she
you
doesn't have a
did.
point.
You did. We all saw it.
No.
Torbeck and I were watching.
I'll say I did nothing of the sort. Bitsy came and laid her lips upon my soul beak, and at no point in time
Roll
did I
another death
enjoy it a
saving
whole
throw
lot.
for me, please.
I've got hair in me teeth.
It's con.
I'm still picking out whiskers.
Death saving throw?
It's just straight.
Oh, sorry.
and played D&D in a while. I fail. So 1 success, 1 fail.
Well, maybe there will be. Maybe I will get a gift on you.
Oh, Torbeck can't let this happen. It would be against the spirit of the holiday.
I kind of want to see how much poop is in it.
It really doesn't make any sense.
It's like one of those infinite scarf tricks.
It just turns.
Only it's his intestines.
It's like a giant chain of sausage links. Just pouring out like the old sausage link machine is broken, and the wheel that cuts them just won't stop a turning. Instead, oh my goodness! Instead, the conveyor belt just runs and runs amok. There's just sausage links everywhere.
Torbeck, do whatever you got.
Roll another death saving throw for me.
It's the spirit of giving.
That's a fail.
Oh, okay, all right.
I step up and I look to the harp and I say, "Oh, beautiful harp, will you please save my friend Chuckles?"
Strum my lithe body and I'll do as you wish.
If you say so. Torbeck would love to. And I gently caress the harp as I play.
Such delicate fingers
don't be
you
saying
have,
it.
Torbeck.
As I play a beautiful tune and I cast Cure Wounds at a 5th level.
Excuse me.
And then never again. And it'll be 5d...
That's a lot of wounds.
That's a lot of
68.
68.
Holy shit.
Right?
Yep, because it's one more, so that's 10.
Jesus.
Plus 9 is 19. Plus another 9
fine, so-
is 27.
You have-
I don't know I don't have a spellcasting modifier because of my class. I don't have spells.
27?
Yeah, 27.
Add like 4.
If it would be
Blood hunter,
whiz,
right?
it would be plus 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. 30.
Just add 3 to the
Yeah,
total.
yeah.
So 30 total. Healing.
My shit's harmonized with the harp.
Yeah, you lay a sick beat, man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
do some percussion. And I gently caress the harp and attempt to give it a lot of pleasure and caress this beautiful woman.
Do you make it strum?
Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
you make it thrum?
I'm going
Well,
to
we'll see. We're foreplay stage.
I'm thrumming.
Oh, maybe not.
wow!
You're skipping right there. We're on our way.
You really must have supple hands.
Oh,
The fingers are very long and delicate. That's what I'll say.
Holy shit.
And you come too. You thrum too.
Oh, your parents
Am I still the holly guy?
No, that faded when he went
God.
unconscious.
A little too real. A little too real.
Why do I feel like whenever you can breathe up? Why do I feel like brown butter scraped over too much brown bread?
Well, you shit yourself again. Your pants are all lumpy.
It's truly impressive.
There's no way that was just
Exactly. No, it's amazing that clown pants can inflate
it's
so
another
much.
Decemberween miracle. The shitting in your pants, magician man.
Torbeck
Has
is
returned for its
certain.
famous second trip. This is the classic tale of the shitting in your pants, magician man.
You look like a water balloon full of chili.
Yeah, I was gonna say he looks like a pontoon boat.
Pontoon
He
boat.
looks like a pontoon boat.
Yeah. Torbeck's no doctor, but there's definitely some organs in there.
Oh, we don't think we need to give him some privacy.
I think I just need to burn all my clothes.
We should get you a Gatorade.
I still have this tortilla foot pajama if you want it.
Oh, the tortilla?
Clean yourself up,
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine, I guess. I didn't like that at all.
We're in a snow globe. The smell's gonna kill us before the hunger will.
Bitsy, can you describe what tortillas look like again, but now that it's covered in shit?
Well, it looks like.
Well, it looks like.
Okay, I'm gonna roll around in the snow here.
Are you gonna be able to make it?
I'm gonna roll around in the snow.
We're like 5% of the way to this fucking cottage.
Oh my god, I'm naked.
What are you?
I did all my clothes. Throw all that dirty thing in pile over there.
They're completely still filled
I'll
up.
take care of the clothes.
Okay. Oh no, I'm exposed.
Are you using burning hands or fire?
I would like to just RP the flamethrower effect, but if I have to use a charge of burning hands, then I will.
Yeah, you'll take one charge of burning
Okay.
hands.
Oh,
I drink my potion of invisibility, so I cover my shame in invisibility, like Bilbo Baggins.
where'd he go? Chuckles, are you still there?
I'll say to that perverted clown that makes us all kids get naked and go invisible.
We're in danger.
Can I just ask the question? Is this what you said? Do I have the fucking order of operations? That's exactly what happened. It's exactly what happened. Is the clown that walked around and made us all fucking kiss each other. Made us all kiss. He made me kiss a wet bowl of whipped cream. He made me kiss whipped cream. Did he strip off all his clothes after shitting himself? When he looked like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Did he strip off all his fucking clothes and then go invisible? Oh, what was that? Oh, God, he's near.
Torbeck is very unsafe.
Just remember that you can't tell anyone about this, and it's all billable.
Well, I suppose I can't get paid. At the end of the day, money washes away all.
Except people don't forget, Jean-Claude. People don't forget.
Well, yeah, but you can get pretty far away from people on a long yacht boat. I ain't ever heard anyone say money don't solve problems when they're sailing on a yacht in the middle of the ocean.
Well, let's just leave him. Let's just go.
God, I'm right fucking heat.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, is that the pants shitting me?
Oh no! I don't want to shit me pants, please.
No, I can't shit these pants.
I'm not
It's
wearing
Sealsucker. I can't shit them.
Yeah. I was real all along on Decemberween.
Oh, did you come back for Ferds, for Chuckles, or are you gonna make one of us shit our pants?
Only the goodest boy or girl on Decemberween spirit gets their pants shit.
That seems very backwards.
So let me clarify mechanically how this happens. Are you the one that's shitting in the pants? Are you doing it? Or are you encouraging someone?
Do you have like a rod? Do you have like a rod of pants shitting and you just touch it? You touch it to them.
Yeah, compulsion,
like the weapon in Hit Girl 2. Instead out of the mouth.
Your pants, magician man.
Is it fresh shit, or are you like dumping old shit into the pants?
It all depends on how good of a Decemberween boy or girl you're being.
Well, I don't want to be good at all.
If you're good at all, you'll only get lumps of shit.
This is very confusing.
Bitsy, when does shit go from fresh to old shit?
If you don't know the answer to that, I don't know how to help you, Briggsy.
Does anybody else wish Grandma Nutmeg just killed us?
Torbeck wishes Torbeck was kind of dead.
What the hell?
Freezing to death was preferable to all of this.
Don't worry, Chuckles is fine. But I'll probably tag along with you guys for a while. On account of it being Decemberween and all.
Alright, pants-shitting magician man.
Oh, it's me.
Join us.
Isn't it funny we've never seen Chuckles and the pants-shitting magician guy in the same place at the same time?
Isn't it weird that he looks like Chuckles but with glasses on?
And
Fascinating.
He sounds a lot like Chuckles too.
No, I don't. I mean, no, that's impossible. This is everyone knows the voice of the shit in your pants magician man.
We leave.
You do. You leave from the the gifting tree that is now behind you, and you make your way towards this picturesque village. Yep, I said bis.
Oh, picturesque! Oh no, it's just
You just willed that into existence.
Oh, for God's sakes!
Fuck!
The pants pissing magician is here.
That's the domain of my brother.
Welcome to my domain.
Oh, this is
I am picturesque.
Grandma Nutmeg taps right into the picturesque. To fill her mugs. Oh, God.
You're in trouble now.
I know. It's just like the shitter all over again. A picturesque village below you.
Thank God.
It's about an hour walk from the gifting tree to the village. And as you get towards it, any remaining fey curses that you had lingering have all faded. And the hour passes, and Torbeck's no longer able to fly, and Chuckles is now just completely naked with dried shit smeared down his back.
It was Chuckles the whole time. I'll say it. You sneaky fuck. I knew it was you.
After the hour, you were deceived.
You pervert clown.
After the hour passes, you'll see Chuckles like.
Have you ever heard of meat spin?
You open your eyes and you see that they're all watching you, their mouths agape.
Oh, God, where are we going?
I don't think I'm gonna survive this, guys. I think it's over. I think it's over with me.
I can't, Chuckles.
I don't know anymore. I don't fucking know, man.
It's the big one. It's the big one.
Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, there's no peace in this village, right?
There is no. It is a picturesque village. But you do finally make your way to the village. You see that all of the houses are meticulously crafted, but they're very clearly non-functional. They're display. The lights inside of them are flickering, but they don't come from real sources. It's quite magical. The pond that's in the middle of this town, you walk up to it and you see that it is bits of fake fluff and not snow at all. As you tap your foot on the surface, you're looking down into the surface of a mirror and not water at all. And it is oddly quiet at first, as if there's nobody here with you. You occasionally see what looks to be a mailman putting mail into one of the mailboxes along one of these cozy little residential streets. And as you make your way towards this person to talk to them, you realize that they're ceramic and they don't move at all. They're just on display. And as you begin to walk through this town, it starts to feel even more eerie before you finally start to hear sounds. What sounds like cheering and excitement coming from the town square. And as you make your way deeper into this place, you start to see that there is movement. Some of these toys that are here are sentient and capable of function. You see some you see a couple of, I'm not going to say that. You say because of where your heads are at right now. You see a couple of toy soldiers who are milling about. You see a handful of rag dolls who are walking this way and that. But what is very clear is that there is a Yuletide celebration that's happening. A small down-home festival for this little town where everyone has gotten together. And it seems like, and as you're moving through, people greet you and hand you little satchels of cookies and little treats. You're given a small container of cider. It seems like everything here is free. It's a communal gathering. Nobody introduces themselves to you, but they seem to welcome you in. And you see that there's a large stage set up in the very center of this place. And there is some sort of competition that's happening. And everyone that's here seems to be incredibly excited about it.
There seems to be some kind of competition here with these sentient robots.
Are they all robots?
Oh, yeah?
They're toys.
Oh.
It's essentially Toyland.
Oh.
I just confirmed that mechanically. Set of clothing counts as a single object.
What?
A single set of clothing counts as a single object. So I'm going to reach into my hat and use performance of creation to create a new set of clothes.
Are you still naked?
I'm still naked. I was walking across the mirror like,
I can't believe this.
Was that mole there last week?
I walked around the mirror.
Oh yeah, some robots.
Oh, some robots. You know,
They're toys.
Oh, toys.
who doesn't love a good Christmas village, you know? Remember the middle class?
What?
Back when you're the middle class, when you had things like this.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
And whimsy.
Whimsy,
Hope.
Christmas villages.
Joy. Yuletide villages.
The whole market done up.
Decemberween.
Everyone's celebrating.
Every year.
Lights. Cheer.
Baked goods. The scent of ginger and cinnamon and nutmeg.
Yeah.
Ma Chuckles was happy then.
How's she doing, by the way?
No. I don't know, guys. After we put her in the home, she hasn't really been the same.
What home?
How often do you visit?
Oh, was that after you stepped on a crack?
Yeah, it was nasty. It was a nasty fall.
Well, you know, they say bones don't heal as well as they used to in old age.
Yeah, and she's just, adjusting to not being able to drive anywhere anymore.
Does she have good caretakers?
Well, I mean, do
though?
they have amenities? I mean, what does she do there?
Yeah, it was mid-level. I didn't go too intense. I had to keep some of that insurance money for for necessities.
For what necessities? Traveling circus. You sleep in a tent on the ground.
Sometimes you need a little bit of wood alcohol for the necessity to get back in this tough circuit bit. That's all.
Well, it's good that she has a community. Maybe perhaps bridge on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah, bingo. Roast and bingo on Sundays. Anyway, enough about me. Torbeck, you're the worst, I remember.
Okay.
No, we lost that.
Oh, we
No,
didn't say that.
no, you didn't.
No,
That's not a curse.
pervasive.
I thought you said
That was a fake.
No,
It's
That is not a fake curse.
Oh,
So-
fuck you,
So
Torbeck.
just to make it very clear,
Oh, I
What-
knew I hated somebody who was still here. I just thought it was Chuckles.
if you remember,
That can
I've been
also
on
be
this the whole
true.
time.
if you remember the stories that were told, she essentially told you what you were going to lose.
Yeah.
And so Briggsy cannot, he can't take things for himself. She is utilizing his greed, and that is why he can't partake in any of the gifts and why they go to somebody else. And Torbeck, it was his friendship that she honed in
don't have to
on, and so
rehash
she
that.
took away his friendship.
Oh, what she took from me was my immense vitality. And she stole she gave me a weakness to being shot several times with a gun.
She gave me a weakness.
She gave me a weakness to being shot several times with a gun.
And she stole your continence.
Oh, that's what it was. No. That was definitely the shooting in your pants magician man. After
Surely.
of Yuletide present.
There are two more.
Oh no! The first was the shooting in your pants magician man of Yuletide past.
Is that like you wake up one day and he's like, aha, you're not shitting your pants now, but
that's the old
you have
shit.
the memory of the time you shit in your pants in the third grade.
There will be a third.
There will be a third. It is the shitting in your pants magician man of Yuletide yet to come.
Oh, like you don't know it, but someday in the future, could be any time, you have no idea when it's coming,
could be.
but you will shit your pants.
And you'll ask while you're on the can, what became of Tiny Tim?
Who's Tiny Tim?
And the shitting in your pants magician man of Yuletide yet to come will not tell you. But he will show you.
I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
Let's move on, please.
I walk over to find out what's going on.
To the robots. We go to the robots.
They're toys.
We go to the toy bits.
They're sentient robots.
You make your way into the throng of toys that are celebrating, and you notice a small ragdoll off to the side who seems to be cheering and excited. And I'll walk up to them, and you ask them quickly what is going on. They turn to you, and oh, hi! Are you new?
I guess.
You're not a toy. You don't belong here.
I'm a mouse. Are you a toy?
I'm a dolly. I'm Molly Dolly.
Hi, Molly. I'm Bitsy.
I mean Holly.
You're Holly?
Yeah.
Not Molly?
No, because I was thinking about Morbid Molly when I made this character, but that's too morbid, so I made it Holly because Yuletide.
So it's not Molly.
No, it's Holly.
Well, I'm Bitsy still.
That's great. Are you here to perform? Are you joining the competition? Are you going to win 3 wishes?
What?
Oh shit, I am now. What the fuck?
Yeah, we're having our annual Yuletide wish competition, and this year it's the best performer in all the land gets 3 wishes.
Can they get whatever 3 wishes they want?
Yeah.
Anything at all?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys, there's nothing about this competition that's important. You guys should go on. I'm gonna stay here and rest my feet for a little while.
Only the best performer in the land can win these 3 wishes.
Can we compete as a group?
Nope.
What?
Torbeck.
You're gonna have to vote for 1 performer.
What?
If I cheat for you, you give me one of those wishes.
Cheating isn't really in the Yuletide spirit.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh.
Holly said that we're not. We have to vote for 1 person to perform. We can't all perform.
That's why I think Torbeck performs. He's got magical wizard performing powers.
You got a harp.
I'll say, Briggsy, this guy fucking sucks.
It's just a harp. Torbeck isn't a performer. Torbeck
you
told
think
you about
a
the poem
stupid
time.
harp's gonna win you this? Are you dumb? This is
No.
the greatest performer in all the land.
That
You have to
harp's kinda
do you know how
nice.
many harpists we have here? Hell, we have harps that are performing harp work. You're just I don't know what you are, actually. Kind of cool, though.
Torbeck's a bugbear.
Oh, hi. But no, you can't just go up there and play a harp and expect to win. You can do something cool. Sorry, I get a little excited about this because it happens once a year.
I don't think I have anything cool to do on stage.
I hate to point out the obvious, but we have a professional performer in our midst.
You do?
Well, please,
yes.
please, anything with that.
No, please.
There's got to be another way, Jean-Claude.
No, Briggsy, I don't think there is.
Is it you? You're a professional
No, I'm
TV
not a
chef.
No, that wasn't a
You collaborated with Bobby Flay.
You remember what happened when I got up on that stage, Briggsy? You remember what happened? I'm not going back on that stage. I'm not doing it.
I remember the bowl of whipped cream.
You hear the crowd go crazy as the performance has just ended. You look over and you see the 3 judges. You see that one of them is a tree topper angel. The other one is a nutcracker, and then the final one is a rocking horse. And they lift up signs that say 9, 8.5. 9.5, and the crowd goes wild. Holly looks towards you and says, "Oh, you're gonna have to pick someone really special if you're gonna beat that. Oh my gosh, those gorillas could sing."
Well, we have to discuss what talents we have. What do we have going for us?
Just hold on.
Okay.
Did you say gorillas?
Yeah, gorillas.
Oh, how many?
Gorillas.
Huh?
How many gorillas?
Oh, there are 5 of them.
That's a lot of gorillas. I thought you said we could only perform
5
one.
Yeah, they're
gorillas?
called the Silverback Street Boys, and they are so sexy.
What the fuck? Why do they get to?
Yeah, they get to
be 5 and we're 5.
Well, because they're the hottest boy band in all the land.
Because of a bunch of horseshit cheating. That's not very much in the spirit of Decemberween, wouldn't you
Last
say?
time they sang Silverback Street, and this year they sang Silverback Street's Back, and it was so good.
Whoa.
Okay.
Follow that up.
I can see that.
I think we have to form our own Yuletide-themed boy band with an asterisk on Bitsy. But you're one of the boys, Bitsy.
You think another boy band could take on the silver?
Yeah, I do.
Backstreet Boys?
Look at us.
Okay, whatever.
We're a boy band just like any of the rest.
Yeah, how many boy bands do you know that win 1 million awards that are covered in shit?
At least 3 of them.
Well, I was gonna say 2, but I think 3 could track. Yeah.
Torbeck doesn't have a talented bone in his body.
We have to try.
We need those fucking wishes.
We need those wishes.
We do need those
We have no choice. I hate it as much as the rest of you, but we need Torbeck. He's the backbone of this operation.
What? Why? How?
It's because of how terrible you are. You complete the cycle again and become kind of useful again. And if anything, my experiences this night of the shitting in your pants position, man, Yuletide past and present.
That's so great.
I've learned that the truly useless are actually the most Yuletide gifted of all.
Sad little orphan Jimmy's going to sign up for the last spot in the talent show.
Oh, is he carrying?
Good job, sad little orphan Jimmy.
Wait, is he holding a turkey?
No.
Let's give him a turkey and take it away from him.
Sad little orphan Jimmy's standing real close to the orphan crushing machine.
Yeah,
real shame if he fell in.
We need those wishes.
How close is little orphan Jimmy from?
Oh, he's signing his name now.
Oh, I will violently attack him.
Oh my god.
What have we done?
I am going to do the only thing.
Violently attack him.
I'm going to do the only thing that I know how to do in a moment like this. And what is a little Jimmy wearing?
He's wearing a pair of dirty overalls.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I can do to get him away from it is I will say, "Hey, stop it over there, you fucking freak!" And I'm going to cast Shatter at a 3rd level.
Oh,
On him?
Near him.
Yeah.
No, on him. He's made of toys.
He's a toy.
On him.
Yeah, he's a little wooden boy.
Oh yeah, on him. Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for clarifying. On him.
Okay, how does that work?
He's gonna splinter into a million
He's made a con
pieces.
saving throw, DC 16.
Okay.
And I think things made out of inorganic. Oh, but he's magical. Correct.
No, he's a toy.
A creature made of inorganic material. Says blah blah blah.
He's for all intents and purposes a thread
He
boy.
disadvantage on it. Disadvantage on it.
I say the good news is he won't be an orphan for long.
He does that.
That's good news.
He
what did
fails.
get?
He fails.
Oh, he fails.
Yeah, there's no way he passed. Not at disadvantage.
Get the fuck away! That's ours, you little orphan freak. We are gonna eat turkey, and you're gonna just complain about having a slice of olive. Oh, 12, 13, 15.
15
points.
what?
Thunder damage.
As you say, get away. You don't even get the last words out before from the very core of little orphan Jimmy. You watch as he implodes and splinters shoot everywhere. Holly screams and ducks. She looks up at you and she goes, "Oh my gosh, you tried to save his life! You told him to move and he didn't, and then he got exploded!"
We're very cool like that.
Oh gosh!
So sad.
He didn't move.
Well, that's Decemberween for you.
Well, he's not an orphan
We tried to give him the
anymore.
gift of knowledge, and he just exploded instead.
What a
We
shame.
had parents.
I was warned of this by the shitting in your pants magician man. It's his nemesis. Evil, exploding you to death magician man.
How many magician men are there?
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot.
I tried to tell him, but I think we need to dedicate this last boy band act to little orphan Jimmy. We do! So that we can save Decemberween and earn them wishes. And we'll use those wishes
to bring Jimmy back to life, or just remember him fondly.
We need those fucking wishes.
We got a lot to do.
Well, hold on.
No.
There's 5 of us and only 3 wishes. How are we gonna use them?
Well, you won't get one.
Yeah, you're not gonna get one. Why would you even ask?
Yeah.
Turn around.
No, I think we have to draw straws. We have to draw straws. It's the only way.
That still leaves 4 of you
I
and
don't
only
think
3 wishes.
Bitsy doesn't get one either.
Bitsy's a
Why
little
not?
on
I'll
edge.
kick Bitsy. That's why.
I told you 6 fucking kicks, and you'd get it.
I cast Fireball on Briggsy.
How close are we
You're
all
not
together?
gonna do
How close are we all together?
We're all together.
You're all
Yeah,
together.
we're all standing next to each
That's
other.
too fucking bad.
We're all standing next to each other and we're surrounded
you're
by
surrounded by
wooden
toys.
townsfolk.
It immediately ignites. I have to look up.
Dex saving throws.
It's like 8d6, right?
Only if you fail the dex saving throw, and it's half if you pass. Unless you have evasion.
I probably passed.
Dex.
Oh yeah, I got a 27. No fucking way I don't take half.
Oh God. 1, 2,
14.
3, 4, 5, 6.
What?
I rolled 1, 1, 2, 2.
That's not bad.
7, 10. That's better. 16, 22. 22 points of fire and half if you.
I'll take 11.
What's the DC?
I rolled 15.
I don't know what my DC is. One moment. I should have the ability to.
What's the half of it?
If you pass, it'd be 11.
My DC is. Just as I guess it's 11, according to this.
11's the DC?
Yeah.
Oh, so I pass.
Yeah.
So we all take 11 damage.
Oh, fuck! Why? Why you do that?
Torbeck's fire!
Holly leaps to the ground and begins to roll as she puts out the fire that has started to consume her dress. You watch as the entire line of waiting acts, the people who are waiting to perform, go up in flames. They incinerate as they are within proximity to you. And Holly looks up and she goes, "The elves have gone too far!" And she points to the tree line, and you see a bunch of fire elves that are cackling behind the trees. You see a line of toy soldiers pull out their rifles and just let loose on these fire elves and completely murderate them along the edges. That's horrible! Oh my gosh, that means I guess the silverback Backstreet Boys win by default because all of the other contestants, no, they were on the stage, they were getting their applause, and since no one had signed up for the 10th slot unless
We'll sign up for the 10th
Let him
slot.
say his thing.
What?
Let him say the thing, the only thing that he's good for saying dramatically.
What?
Oh, man.
Touch the no.
Objection! Objection!
I'm glad you knew what I was doing.
Those silverback street boys are not the only one in this here contest of the performers. It is us.
It's us.
The rest.
Your band name's called The Red.
No.
There's 5 of us. What's a cool adjective that starts with an F?
Funky.
No, that's awful.
What do you think?
Okay.
Oh, the funky
Friendly? We're pretty friendly,
You guys are the opposite of friendly.
Oh, Bitsy just set on fire and killed him.
Oh, yeah.
Fire's good.
We're the Fire 4 and our worst friend Torbeck.
This sucks.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
We're the Fire 4 and our worst friend Torbeck.
It hurts more the second time.
Truly.
Are you in league with the fire elves and their master, the fire miser?
No.
No relation.
No, fuck
No.
No,
separate.
it's a
No, that's not
coincidence.
sauce.
Because fire miser Miser and Frost Miser have been terrorizing Snow Globe Valley for as long as we can remember.
That sounds the worst, but we're still signing up, okay?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah,
We're learning this at 11:40 p.m. That's wild.
There are new friends at 11:40 p.m. Holy shit! Oh, we need these witches to kill these guys.
Maybe you should have eaten faster and started at 5 when I said.
Yeah, that's true. We gotta go.
It's crazy. We just witnessed like civil war.
Let us sign up, and we'll use our first wish
Do
to
you
kill
think
the
you
fire
maybe
miser.
want to change your name?
No,
Oh, yeah, we gotta change your name.
our first
Oh,
wish to
Yuletide.
kill the fire miser. We're gonna use our second wish to kill the frost miser.
Yeah.
Frost miser.
Oh, so
And
not
then-
Frostfall, either.
What?
We can't be the Firefall.
Maybe
Oh,
just like,
no.
maybe I'll say
Keep it not
say-
elemental.
Maybe
Festive?
maybe the festive 4 is what I was gonna say.
It's perfect for your
There's 5 of us.
cheer.
Well, and on
The
horseback
festive
Torbeck.
5 then.
How are we even qualifying? I've learned and grown from my experiences with the shitting in your pants position, man, of Yuletide, past present. And I have become more charitable. Here, Torbeck, take these tokens of appreciation.
What are they?
The buttons.
Okay.
Well, those are the buttons off your pants covered in
Yes.
shit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, this one's not too bad, and
So
this
are
one's
you.
salvageable.
Are you gonna perform or are you gonna talk about shitty buttons?
We're gonna perform.
Yeah.
What are we gonna perform?
We're gonna be the freaky festive 5. Coolest ones alive.
Are you performing the song Freaky Festive 5?
Coolest ones alive.
Okay, well, get up on the stage then. Welcome to the stage,
Oh,
Freaky
shit.
Festive 5.
I was just talking. I was
Boiled
saying shit. I don't know.
alive. That was it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's us.
There's a smattering of applause as people look at you. You see the silver Backstreet Boys. They're a bunch of gorillas in really hip clothes, like flexing their muscles and like constantly squatting. And they're off to the side. You see there are a bunch of are they called matryoshkas? The little matryoshkas that are leaping out of their shells and corralling around them, cheering. They clearly have the fan vote. You know that this performance is going to have to be spectacular to win. And the crowd is at the moment not on your side.
Semi-unrelated, no really real question. How would you describe the current weather conditions?
Oh, that's a good idea.
It is overcast. It looks
Okay.
like snow is impending.
Oh, okay.
But it has
Like
not begun yet, though occasionally you see a slight flurry.
Okay. That's very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now what, guys? I think we're in trouble.
No, we have to engage the crowd, and then we have to put on the performance of our lives.
I can tickle this harp, but that's about it.
Well, that's the start.
Okay.
And normally as the DM, I would just make you roll a performance check. But I'm gonna make you perform instead.
Okay.
Oh no.
We're gonna.
What song are we gonna do?
We have to play the freaky. What the fuck I just said? I don't know.
We've already
That's the
forgotten
band
the
name.
title.
The weather's outside is festive.
But don't they know it's Yuletide time at all?
You can never know what it's like. Your blood like when it freezes just like ice, and in the cold lonely night it shines from you.
I begin to play the
You hide behind a mask you use.
And I'm whispering to the harp to say, like, please help me.
She looks up at you and she says,
I have your back, Torbeck.
Thank
and
you.
she starts to almost auto-tune your voices as these waves of sound come out from the harp. And you notice that your voices start to meld together in a beautiful harmony. Keep going.
I pull a piano out of my hat.
Yeah.
Because I can do that.
Yeah.
Of course you can.
It's only worth 60 gold pieces.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a tiny
And
piano.
I put on glasses and a shirt of an owl with his heart being ripped out by a bunch of fish guys. It says the Alton John experience. And I just suddenly, my teeth come back together, but there's a big gap, and I start playing the piano.
You are all singing. The four of you are singing. The harp is auto-tuning you. You sound amazing. The crowd is getting into this. They are turning away from the Silver Backstreet Boys, and they are coming to your side. The crowd is warmed up for you as Chuckles pulls out this piano. Everyone seems to be really interested. And as he starts to play, it is the worst sound anyone has ever heard. It is so incredibly awful that everyone starts to scream and recoil. And it is this discordant push and pull between the beautiful lulling sounds of your song and Chuckles' awful performance.
As we're performing and Chuckles starts playing.
Just a circus,
you'd be a clown by now. As we're singing and Briggsy saving the experience, I cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Yes.
And in the sky and all throughout the crowd, in a 120-foot square around, everyone in the crowd will see a hypnotic twisting pattern of Yuletide cheer with fireworks and explosions and the pants-shitting magician ghosts of past and future and present all over the place. They're here! in full pants-shittingly glory. And everyone in the crowd, all of them, will have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'll make one roll.
Or have the charmed condition.
And they shit their pants too if they fail.
They fail.
I think it says that in the spell.
It doesn't. But they do fail, and so they are charmed. I would like you all to make a performance check. Chuckles, you will make yours at disadvantage, and you will subtract a d6.
Me?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I only have +1.
I have +5.
Oh shit.
Where the fuck is this? Come on.
Do we have twists and rerolls and all
Yikes.
that?
I don't know.
Okay, then
We haven't
don't
talked
worry
about
about
it.
it. We don't. Then we don't.
This is not my strong suit.
Here
This is not where I'm a Viking.
For the first time ever as a reborn, I'm gonna use my racial ability knowledge from a past life.
No way.
As all of a sudden I remember those karaoke nights and I roll a d6 and I add immediately to the d20 roll.
That's amazing.
5. 17. Okay.
I unfortunately got a 6.
Okay.
Torbeck is not what you would call charismatic.
12.
Oh.
27.
For the first time, I'm going to use my halfling ability of rolling a natural 1 again.
Gotta give it up.
Nice.
Gotta give it up.
Let's
A mouse folk ability.
Mouse folk luck.
Okay, it's a 7.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
All right, marginally better.
24.
Nice. Hopefully you guys carry us. And hopefully Chuckles overcame...
You-
Well, the whole crowd is charmed, so.
Chuckles
You
overcame disadvantage, hopefully.
Even with Chuckles' horrible performance, the spectacle of the light show in the sky has the crowd going absolutely crazy. Briggsy mentioning grandly the clown. The crowd starts to mutter, "Oh, is that part of the bit? He's supposed to be bad. Oh, yes, I think he's supposed to be awful. Oh, look at that highbrow humor." And they seem to be completely engrossed with this. As you see one of the judges put up a 9. Then you see another judge put up an 8.5. And you know that these were the exact same scores that the Silver Backstreet Boys had gotten, but their next was a 9.5. You look at this surly older man who is just got a stink face as he's watching you like he hates everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
As he looks down and he's rifling through his cards, and you see he reaches towards the very bottom of his cards. And as he pulls up, you see the 1. As he holds it high into the air. And then he looks at it and he wipes some snow off of it and unveils a 10. The crowd goes wild.
And I failed the hypnotic pattern, right?
I mean,
yeah. So I see everything you just said.
Yeah.
As you're all singing and everyone's cheering, I'm banging on it. Oh, please, spirit, no, hear me! I'm not the clown I was! Oh, please, spirit, hear me! Ah! Please!
I am screaming
The people in the front are cackling as they watch Chuckles,
It's all part of the
thinking
bit.
it's all part of the bit. And with that, the final judge stands up as a hush
Like Greg.
goes over the crowd. Congratulations to our winners, the Freaky Friday Friends
We've been
and
the
family.
Festive Five!
The Festive Five! Who amongst you shall claim the 3 wishes? One from
Well,
each
it'll be us
judge.
3. It'll be us 3. As we decided ahead of time.
I get one too.
Everyone's in on it.
Torbeck wouldn't mind a wish.
Nah.
Well, if you
3.
can't make up your mind, then you can forfeit the wishes.
Please, Spirit. Oh, it's Yuletide. It's December. We need
You two fight to the death.
There must be a way.
Mind to the death.
Definitely 2 of them are absolutely Briggsy now.
He walks up to you and he places the 10 vote on you, and you immediately feel yourself infused with a wish.
Okay.
right?
The second one of the judges, who is a petite woman who seems kind of drunk. She does a few cheerleader moves as she moves towards you, and she puts her 8.5
Oh, you're
touches
festive. Oh.
it against you, and
Alright.
you are infused
I
with a
like
wish. The other is a portly man who keeps saying dog. And he is just
knew this
waiting
was
for
the second
you
one.
to decide which one is going to get the wish.
I'll take it, dog man.
Oh, Dogman, I am not the clown that I was. Oh, please forgive me.
I looked
You
at
pants are sitting in your pants.
I looked at Bitsy,
Yuletide yet to come.
and I say, Bitsy, I know we've had our differences in the past.
You should poison a drink.
Hold those thoughts. We can talk later, Harp. And Torbeck's thought a lot about it.
If she takes the wish, slit her throat.
There's always time for that later. Torbeck has a lot of dark things going on, and Torbeck doesn't think it would be wise for us to fight to the death. So Torbeck will acquiesce and give Bitsy the wish.
Thank you.
What was that?
Kill her.
Okay.
Bitch, you crazy. Whoa. Bitch, you crazy.
Oh, you know what? Chat has a good point. Roll a d4, Briggsy.
Oh, that's still going on.
Oh, yeah. That's until you...
It's not very.
Oh, come on.
It's a 1, isn't it?
No.
Chuckles, you immediately feel the wish transfer to you.
It has been decreed.
That side of the table has the wishes. Okay.
And with that, the portly man walks up to you and says dog as he leans down.
What is
and
wrong with you?
presses the 9 card to you. And you feel yourself infused with the wish.
Dog! You have that dog in you.
What's wrong with that guy? It's like singing only the word birthday.
I think he just likes hot dogs.
Was that at American Idol 2002?
Yeah, it was.
Wow. Read the room.
Wow.
All right, so now what? You guys have 3 wishes. Torbeck would love to know what that feels like.
Well, it seems like this town is about to be destroyed by some sort of eternal conflict between fire elves and frost creatures. We should probably wish ourselves to the cottage first so that we can save ourselves.
Which cottage?
The cottage up on the mountain, the one that looks like the fucking hut.
Okay.
Well, we want to get out of here, not just the one on the mountain. Why don't we just
Why not just wish that we were away from here
We also
and
just
the
walk
winter
up there,
court
I mean.
and just get away from all of
Because
this.
the nice granny who gave us the cookies said she was going to give us something up here.
She
No,
stole
she stole
from
horrible
us.
things from us.
And she didn't steal shit from me.
I know, I don't understand.
She took my shotgun.
She may have taken your shotgun.
I think just Torbeck and I had stuff taken.
Well, I don't know, but I think
I mean, you saw that Chuckles had his performance ability taken. He had to roll a disadvantage and
There's the third one.
I was visited by the spirit.
We got him. We got him, guys. The third one visited.
It's a Yuletide.
Do you feel
It's
changed?
Christmas Day.
Have you gone through your arc?
You have this conversation, and then you realize that the town around you is strangely quiet. And as you look around, now that the festival's over, you see that every single one of them is now in a different position, but they're all completely stationary.
Oh.
As if they have never moved.
That's strange.
Let's go through their pockets.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could. Bloop. Bloop.
Sweet.
Yes.
I pick all their pockets and it gets distributed to everybody
Perfect.
else. Robin Hood
You all get a
style.
bunch of random shit that has no value.
Yeah.
Well, you have 3 wishes. What are we doing with them?
Well, we promised that we would kill a fire meister and Meister.
Yeah, but they're all frozen now. Do they even care?
Yeah.
And then they just gun everybody down with like AK-47.
Plus, you murdered like 80% of them.
That's true.
You did the work of the fire
Well,
elves.
the moves were weak.
We framed a bunch of workers staging an uprising, and the thugs that oppressed them murdered them all because we framed them.
They were shockingly susceptible to being framed in this scenario. I mean, we barely tried. I mean, think of Timmy. We were all heralded as heroes.
Why would they in this position give wishes away in a competition? They had their own wishes and they gave them to us? They could have solved all of their own problems.
Well, I think that is the definition of people
It's not very clear.
fucked in the woods, you know? I mean, they had all this power. And
Maybe they lead people to a gift that they themselves cannot possess.
That's gotta be it.
It's gotta be it. And
Or maybe they just don't have the logic circuits. Those sentient robots.
I think we should use at least one of our wishes in a way that evokes the Yuletide spirit. What if we wish the middle class back?
Oh, shit.
How does that help us?
I don't know if a capital W wish can have that much power.
no, we can't.
Imagine if it was back though. All of this cheer and charm.
It's awesome
Every year.
cosmic power, but there's some things that even wishes cannot do.
What if I'll say what if we wish to be back in the hut with Grandma Nutmeg, and then we had the power to lay her low,
I think-
retaining and retrieving all the things that she took from us.
I think someone.
Should use their wish.
You have a wish.
Someone. I have experience featuring Magician Man of Yuletide, past, present, and Yuletide yet to come.
Can you make another outfit?
I'm
And-
extremely uncomfortable with the fact that you have a wish. So I just want to put it out there.
And I am a changed clown. When I was a doubter, I did not expect to be visited by the sword spirit, but while I played the piano, something came over me. And the spirit visited me. And as his name implies, he shit in my pants.
Oh, so that's how he does it. We're set on that now.
So he's the one. that
He's
fits
the
in
one
the-
doing it.
Well, now we know.
Now we
How
know.
does he do that?
He's the magician man.
Pants and like,
He's the shitting in your pants magician man.
He's a
Imagine-
wizard.
Torbeck thinks it's like kind of like a frozen time thing, and then he does it and unfreezes time.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
How else?
Wizard.
How
And
else?
there's no other way. Well, why can't we hear the...
Good question. Torbeck's not very well versed in magic, let alone time magic.
So I think that one of us should use our wishes for the mass murder of those 3 fucks,
Okay.
including Grandma Nut
Meg.
and those 2 guys that we just learned about.
The fire miser and the frost miser.
Yeah, they all sound like me.
Please don't forget the Meg, because we'll kill the wrong Grandma
Oh, we
Nut.
cannot lose that Grandma Nut.
The Meg is very important.
Yes. So who's it gonna be? Who's gonna wish for Grandma Nutmeg to be killed instantly?
Well, I'm happy to wish for the death of all of our enemies and those two people. I have no idea who they are. I mean, fuck them. I don't give a damn about
possibly go wrong?
I just give zero.
Right now, so they're coming together and negotiating peace.
Yeah, like a peace.
We're going to bring back the middle class.
They die. Instant heart
We
attacks.
finally solved the problem with fire and frost. We have seen the
style.
I eat a potato chip.
I take a potato chip and eat it.
All right, so we kill all of our enemies and those two guys who are gonna not save the middle class.
All in one wish? We can kill all those people with one wish?
That's a
Well,
one
I think
wish.
so.
You
You
can
just
wish
say,
for pretty much
I
anything
wish you
want.
killed this list of paper I wrote in this black notebook.
Okay.
I wish that this black notebook had the power. No, I'm sorry, I don't say it aloud. I was just joking.
This Yuletide is really dark.
Yeah.
I feel like I
Just be
know
rough.
the second wish, but it might already be what you're thinking about, so I don't want
I
to say
think
it
we're
out loud.
thinking of the same thing.
Okay, all right. I'm just really uncomfortable saying my wish before you say yours, just in case.
He's gonna wait to the end.
I know he's gonna wait to the end.
We all know it.
I'm just so fucking worried that he's gonna wish that all the band shit and ghosts visit me all at the same time, and then all I know is I'm standing there on the precipice of something, and 3 ghosts I've definitely seen before all show up, and suddenly my insides are on my outside. That's just what I'm afraid of. But
It's a legitimate fear. It's a legitimate fear.
well, wish powers of wish can be.
Jean-Claude, why are you sweating so much? Do you feel like a dead man walking?
I know he's going last. I know he's going last.
He's going last.
He's so damn marketable.
He's way too highly
We're going in
marketable.
fucking order of marketability, which means I go first. Oh,
Damn straight.
That's fucking right.
oh God.
Okay, lawyer. You work for us. Now fucking wish.
I wish that everyone we had previously named should be killed, would be dead, and then we'd be back in the original hut with all of our items and things of the nature that are important to us returned to us.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You immediately feel the snow around you begin to shift as if something is shaking this snow globe as it begins to swirl around. Your eyes are moved towards the large cave that you saw at the precipice of the cliff. You remember seeing the cave that went out towards the hut, and you immediately hear a roar of fire and flame as what appears to be a gigantic mountain troll of fire barrels out. A miser of fire as he yells out, I'm Mr. Fire Miser, I'm Mr. Hunk, heart attack! And he falls over and dies. Then, immediately behind him, a miser of frost barrels out of the same cave as he says, I'm Mr. Frost Miser, I'm Mr. And then he dies as well. It's the big one. You were gonna fight Frost and Gideon, which would have been fun. And once again, you begin to swirl around as the snow is going everywhere, and then you smell it. Pumpkin pie. Nutmeg fills the air as the house that you see up on the hill bursts into flames. You hear an agonizing scream.
Oh, shit.
Absolutely just horrifying. Grandma is burning. And you can smell burning flesh and burning hair, all mixed with nutmeg as it burns to just cinders.
I walk in the room, my suit is jet black, and I'm missing my tie, and I'm holding a notebook.
You all feel yourselves tossed to one side as your vision goes black, and you wake up on the floor of the hut that you had left from. Grandma Nutmeg is nowhere to be found. You pat yourselves down, and you feel okay. You all look towards Torbeck, and to your surprise, you like him again.
We like you again, Torbeck.
Oh, we don't hate you anymore.
I look down at the harp. Wonderful, guys. I'm so glad to have you all back. I pet the harp.
I still love you, Torbeck.
Oh, it's so nice.
How do we feel about
Glad to
Torbeck?
have you back, Torbeck.
We don't hate Torbeck.
No, you don't hate him anymore.
We're back to normal.
I don't like feeling those feelings.
Can I request that Mr. Frostmiser's final words are, my fucking heart, Gregor?
So, he had an ability called My Fucking Legs.
My fucking heart, Gregor! My fucking heart, Gregor!
This is the big one.
I'm actually gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Live on camera.
Literally, my brain is pulsing.
Yeah.
My brain is knocking against my skull. It's throbbing.
Those guys seem really cool. I'm sorry that we killed them.
Yeah, whatever, Bitsy. It's your turn, okay? You make your wish. We all know the order.
I wish we could have met those guys.
Immediately, you see as this giant, because this isn't actually this giant miser of fire and this giant miser of frost just appear out of nowhere.
My fucking heart!
They're unfortunately dead. you are technically
Dead bodies.
Their
bodies are
you are technically meeting them, but they died previously, and so they're both just dead.
Oh shit!
I
should have wished for myself to be a god.
And it looks like both of their hearts gave out, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, I'm taking this fucking robe.
Well,
guys, look at me.
You look great.
The size of a fucking giant.
Yeah, I look like E.T.
It's like a bundle of cloth walking.
Bitsy, you look great. Shh. Later.
What is the harp saying to you now that I'm interested in the things you're saying?
The harp is saying how lovely you look and that no harm will ever come to you.
Thank you, harp.
Yes.
Do you have a name, harp?
I do. Do you have a name?
Yes, of course I have a name. Tell Bitsy to jump off a cliff.
Okay. She says her name is Beauty.
That's a very nice name. Thank you, harp.
Tell her that Bitsy is the stupidest name I've ever heard.
She thinks your name is lovely.
Well, we should have coffee sometimes. Get our nails did.
I'll make her choke on it.
We know it must be done.
When she's sleeping, Torbeck.
Only a few more hours.
Patience.
Oh, that's not ominous at all.
I feel very safe.
Well, what are you gonna wish for, Chuckles?
I'm a changed clown.
Oh, boy, here we go.
And that's where we'll end this episode. I'm kidding. You can make your wish. You can make your wish.
My god. I wish for the perfect Yuletide Decemberween feast. With all of us, little orphan Jimmy or whatever, all of the massacred rioters,
You're just gonna show up dead.
the murdered misers.
You're just gonna show up dead. I just tried this. Look at this guy. He's robe.
You're wearing.
The shitting in your pants, magician man of Yuletide past. The shitting in your pants, magician man of Yuletide present, and the shitting in your pants, magician man of Yuletide yet to come. The evil exploding you guys, man. The gorillas. Ma Chuckles. Tiny Tim.
the guy that stole my shotgun. I need that shit back.
The guy that stole Bitsy's shotgun.
Grandma Nutmeg appears in front of you.
Grandma Nut, but without the Meg. And a great feast to feed all of us with the biggest roast turkey. The Edge, starring Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin in the VHS.
Oh, cool.
Big Funkus 64 in the N64. And Dominic, the Ivory Italian Yuletide donkey, playing as we all enjoy the perfect Yuletide evening.
You make this wish, and immediately you all feel your mind begins to swim as you are teleported from this space. Exactly where you had meant to go. The holiday party at the Winter Court. It is here that you see that it is an office party. Everyone's milling about, having really uncomfortable conversations. The pants shitting wizard is like awkwardly hover handing around all of the secretaries. The Dunkin' Donuts coffee is already gone cold, but the turkey looks pretty good.
In the cardboard.
And
the box of Joe.
And as everyone is settling in, you hear Grandma Nut as she leans over to talk to the Winter Queen, and she says, "What are you thankful for, Winter Queen?" And the Winter Queen looks around. "Well, I'm thankful for everyone being here. Is there anything that you wish for, Grandma Nut?" And she looks around and she says, "Well, I have everything that I need. I just wish that someone would have thought to bring back the middle class." And that's where we'll end the session.